Bonsoir, fuckers! It is live.
Ooga
It is
booga
D&D. It is
booga.
Monday night. It is long overdue. The grand finale of the Men of the Gill.
Men of the
Booga,
Gill.
booga, booga, booga. Before we get going, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has followed the grand journey of the Men of the Gill and Artemis. What else? What else? Big giveaway at 500 follows. We're getting pretty close. It'll be, I don't know how many, but signed posters of the Men of the Gill, which is really cool. Five of them, really cool. Also Lego giveaway. There's a few sets I'm giving away, so if you're not already following and you are looking to do show, feel free. We have a hype train going, which is really awesome as well. What else? Hey, Maritimer for life, thank you for the minis. 97%, 98. Ow! What else? Is that it? Is that all I have to say? Yeah, I think so. We'll pass the mic over to the Dungeon Master for a character building question of the day. Also, probably an overdue recap. I think would be probably good for everyone.
Very much so. So, it's Monday, we play D&D. First of all, Happy New Year, fuckers.
The Men of the Gill!
And, so, we're going to start with a character building question. Thought long and hard about this one. 2 weeks of pondering my own mind. And,
Danger.
a lot of dark thoughts.
Nice.
So, so the question is, in the theme of New Year, if there was one thing your character could reinvent about themselves, what would it be? In other words, what would be your character's New Year's resolution? We'll start with Artemis.
Well, it would be most beneficial if I could maybe cease with this social anxiety of mine. Maybe it would make my siblings and my father like me a little bit more instead of being a quiet little bookworm. I like books so much. I don't know. And then he's just gonna open a book and never mind about his resolution.
We'll go with Prey. Big Daddy Prey.
Well, if there was one thing I could change about what I did last year compared to this year, I'd probably not vow my services to the evilest man in the world. Probably skip that part and maybe do it a different way, but we'll see how that plays out.
We'll go to Balder. You're muted, just so you know there, Marshall.
Well, I didn't see it as abandoning when I left, but I think at this point, abandoning my men, I would have to stay.
Ooh. And Erden. Kyle Papa number 2.
Yes. I would with where our adventure has gone and the multiple encounters that I've had with my spirit daddy, I would, if I could go back, I would probably try to understand more and be more open to the way that he was and try to work on a relationship after having spoken to him a few times now.
All right, now
Call me Spirit Daddy.
Spirit daddy.
So, recap time. Last time that we ventured with the Men of the Gill, there was a assault on the kingdom they were in that started after they met with one of our with Prey's patron to get the help of one of his past associates. When they came out of that trance, the city was under siege. There were black oozes being dropped all around them by birds in the sky. There were bullets digging under the road. There were people running and trampling each other to get away from the commotion. And the Men of the Guild pushed forward to get to the capital, like the Crimson Keep. When they got to that sector, everything seemed calm. They made their way into a bloodbath. People were slaughtered on both sides, left, right, and center. And when they made their way into the keep meeting chamber where the council meets, they saw the leader of the Crimson Capital on the floor, beaten. They saw the who they thought was the big bad, Dionysus Laramsis, being held, beaten by a bloody pulp by Baldur's brother, Joaquin Camille, who had assumed Baldur's identity. After a quick exchange of words, they jumped into the sunken ruins of what remained of the city, and the men of the Gill followed. The path was diverted after it was exposed to prey that Joaquin was working with Frigate, one of Asher Lepus's brothers who seems to have gotten some powers. They then traveled through these ruins, met Dick Helm, and they got some items. They then went into a library where they fought a large mimic, and they rested. They found how a portal worked. They were transported to the most far northeastern part of the island. They tracked through the snow where it was revealed that there was a little camp. Not a camp, more like a sanctuary, where they were waiting for them. And it was revealed that Donovan and the little goblin girl and other people that they have met upon their journey across the island of Sebdion ended up being Baldur. I was about to call him Donnie. Baldur's Baldur's old associate Flint, who was part of his unit, who felt betrayed by Baldur leaving. A fight ensued. The men of the guild trade blows with Joaquin's men as Joaquin is somewhere. And last we left off, we had 4 mystery D20 rolled, and the group had just recently been poisoned by by yours truly to add the flight.
Poison.
So, before we start this adventure, I would like to say it's a new year, and maybe by the end of this session, there will be next time you join into the Men of the Guild, there might be a new you.
You me.
So, if you want to put the roll thing on there just to verify, because I got all the rolls marked here, just to make sure that we know what we got.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we had a
Remember, they
13.
weren't all in their favor.
13 is
Yeah,
group
we had
loot, potion
13.
of healing. I think someone
Okay.
grabbed it. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
We had an
One of
8.
us-
8
If
is
I remember correctly, I grabbed it. 'cause
an
I didn't
enemy can
have
use
any.
a healing potion as a reaction.
I did do that, I believe. Yes, I did. 12.
12 is enemies knocked prone.
Everyone's on the ground on their ass. And 7.
7 is enemies get +2 AC next round.
Okay, and then since this is the beginning of the round, if you want to re-roll Maritime for Lifer.
Something like that. Ooh, that's a 3. Enemies gain 5 temporary hit points. Fuck.
Ooh, I will mark that down. 5.
Gucci.
All right, so cool. So we start off the beginning of the round. There are, just to give you guys the scene again, you came in from a canyon. There is prey who's hanging on a wall after being hit and turned back from a giant ape into prey clinging onto the wall. He had just hurled a boulder through the opening of the homestead that is there. Artemis is hovering behind him. Erden darted a bit to the left to hide behind a tree, and Baldur went to confront Flint. In this large 20 by 20 foot square before you get to the door, there is an opening with a few trees. In those trees, you know there are archers, and there are 4 soldiers who are like standing at the corners, who are just like ready to go at it with you guys. It is now Optimus's turn. You just got smoked by a lightning bolt by a gnomish wizard who was like, no, and just. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try to take as much cover as I can, and pop that magic potion, that healing potion that I got from the group loot, because I remember being the one to ask for it. I think, because I think everybody else had one on them.
2d4 + 2.
All right.
Yeah.
You You drink a potion. That is your action. Is there anything you can do for your
Jesus.
bonus action?
Okay, that's my turn.
Your bonus action?
Oh, bonus action.
If you actually drinking a potion was your action.
Oh yes, because I can't take cover with my bonus action. Like, is that?
I think taking
Oh,
cover
yeah,
is
no.
essentially moving.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just basically. I like praise here. You just like, I'll say you probably gave yourself like half cover, so because you still want to see.
Yes. I'm gonna keep my bonus action just in case. Like, that's my turn.
Hey, okay, cool. Next in the round is Flint. He is going to go, and since Baldur's in front of him, he's going to take his multi attack on Baldur.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh,
He's gonna take 2 swings at you with his Morning Star. That
That's a crit.
Don't start.
natural 20 and,
Okay.
Kill that boy.
Silvery
and
bar.
an
Yeah,
18
one character.
Yeah.
and an 18.
Roll the first one. If I'm not dead, I'm gonna use a reaction on that first hit.
Okay, so the natural 20, that is, so there's 1, there's 2, so that is, that's 11, 14 points of bludgeoning damage on the first one.
Woo, I'm not dead. All right, and then I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke him back.
Okay, you're gonna Hellish Rebuke Flint. Give her.
Was that 3d10 or something like that?
It's 3d10.
It's
17 fire damage.
17 fire damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Woohoo! 69 in total. So what do you say as he just goes, "You left us to die," and just smokes you one, like he just winds up and just cracks you across the skull. You feel your jaw just like try to dislocate, and as you come back and you yell something, you just feel it go snap back into place. So what do you say to him?
I was like, I saved you all. I left to try to keep you safe.
Okay. And the second hit is it the 18 hit? Marshall?
What? Sorry, what?
Does an 8? It's okay. Does
Six-
an
yeah.
18 hit?
18 hits.
Oh,
Oh,
Baldur. Oh, Baldur.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As when he comes down and the flames just lick up his arm, he just brings it up and just like clocks you under the chin, wailing away at you. As you see Baldur just getting rammed from side to side. Prey, it is your turn. You're hanging off a wall. I think you jumped 20 feet as a monkey, or 10 feet. You're just hanging off a wall. Let's pray now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and be like, this is Batman of the Gill. I'm going to firstly cast mirror image on myself.
Okay, so 3 more praise.
Yes.
Are they clinging onto the wall with you?
I'll say yes, and if possible, I'd like to climb down, and I don't know if you'd let me do this as part of a move. I would like to, is there someone next to me if I climb down?
Next. Opponent-wise, not really.
No, friendly, an ally.
I think the closest one next to you is Artemis, who was hovering right behind you.
Okay, in that case, before I climb down, if this is allowed, could I rip off a chunk of mine, like a nail, or bite off a chunk of my finger, or something along those lines, without using an action?
Yeah, you'll need to tell me exactly. You will probably take damage for that.
Okay, no, that's fine. The intention
done.
is to give a body part to an ally. So like,
Okay.
I'll
I see- I
bite
see-
off a chunk of my finger and be like, Artemis! And like, chuck it to him.
I understand why you're doing that, so yes, I would allow it.
Okay,
It's getting
sounds
rid-
good. So
It's lightweight.
I bite off the tip of my pinky and I spit it at Artemis. Catch is what I say, not just Artemis.
Yeah, I understand why you're doing that, and I will. And so yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
you spit a nail at him, and that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Okay, so there are now. So wait, the thing that throws off Artemis is there's 4 preys biting their nails and spitting. So Artemis goes like, it's like that awkward trying to grab the illusionary nails.
I was thinking literally the tip of my pinky, like
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you're doing that,
I'll take some damage. I don't care. That's okay.
yeah, I'll roll a d4. Come on, Dice Tray, what's going on here? That is 2 points of piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
Piercing or slap? It's like that one's crushing because it's just straight up crushing your pinky.
That is an interesting. Do I pierce it, slash it, or I don't know. Anyways, we can move on.
Crushing damage. So as you do that, Erden, you see Prage like spit at Artemis. And you're like, what the fuck? It is your turn.
Just gonna stow the fingertip.
If I remember correctly, I was still on the ground next to Balder. I was shooting at Flint.
Yeah, Balder left because he wanted to go face to face with Flint.
Right, and I stayed where we were initially shooting at Flint there.
You moved like there was like where the tree line started to go around this like opening because this is a rocky passage, just comes into an opening, and then there's a house. You went where the tree line started, and where you were, you could like the archers were in the trees. You saw both of them on either side, and then you could see the 4 soldiers that were coming out of the woods. And then you saw Flint that was just in front of the house next to a giant gaping hole where a boulder stood that a giant purple gorilla threw.
Yes. Okay, well. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, no, poison hasn't come into effect yet. I'm just trying to think because I want to remember we're all poisoned.
Yes.
Are we poisoned now or next round?
This round. We ended at the end of a round.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep shooting at Flint.
Okay.
To help Balder out.
Okay, roll to hit.
So precision attack. We haven't done this in a while.
It's been a while.
In a while.
Oh, goodness. I'm stressed.
I mean, with disadvantage. Oh shit! Yeah, with -5, 17.
17 does not hit with his +2 AC. Even without his +2 AC.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, better. 21.
21.
Yeah.
Hits.
So
108 damage, please.
yeah,
Right.
wish. So that's a +10. Then I'm gonna use the distracting strike. I think that. I think I got it all.
Rogues. Let me see how many D6 I can put into my hand.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna use a charge for my new crossbow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Crossbow.
Okay, so
Crossbow.
crossbow. Alright, 10, 13, 17.
That would be psychic damage all the way. Ow.
So 21 plus 31 damage. That's with the
31?
sneak attack. And plus 7 force damage.
Jesus Christ. That fucking hurts.
Was the 10 in there?
Yeah, the 31.
Cool.
So as
And then
you're not hidden, your allies in front of him, so you get your sneak attack. You just straight up take your crossbow, and Flint, who's just knocking Balder around as he comes on the upswing, and Balder just yelled something at him. You just see like his upswing, and it's open right here, and you just enter his armpit. You see his arm just drop, and and he fucking just looks right in your direction with anger in his eye. Again, as I told Balder last time, as soon as your crossbow bolt hits, you are used to seeing blood spurt. But this seems as if it just hits and it gets absorbed and it just leaves like a crater for a second. No blood, and you don't see muscles or tissue, and you just see it reseal. And he just looks at you intently. The distracting strike, what does that do?
Advantage on my next attack. So
Cool.
bonus action. That's my hand crossbow. The hand crossbow is that. So I'm not gonna do -5. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Uh,
Jesus
8.
Christ. 8
8
points.
damage.
Oof. Flint/Donovan. You see that every time you hit him and hit him more, like when Balder did his first slash across, you basically saw go, and the more he's taking hits, the more he's slowing down. He's still up. It's hard to tell where because he reseals, but the ziplock. As he reseals, you see that it's taking more and more time. He's taking some dings and things. Next in the order, you see you're all standing there, and you feel the ground just begin to shake. Not violently earthquakey, but just enough to like be noticeable. And from the hole where Prey threw the rock, like it's Prey threw a boulder, it's huge. You can see that from like the depth of the home where it's dark, because the light's not shining in, you can see there's just something spreading on the walls and creeping in, and it reaches like the can't think of it, like just the crest of the doorway. The one who's closest to look at it, it would be Balder. It's a pink, wet, mauve substance that seems to intertwine. Like it's sitting there and it just seems to writhe on itself and just move and shift. And that's that. The soldiers. There's one that's going to run up to Flint's aid. There is one that is going to. Wait a minute here. I gotta see what they have for weapons. Oops. Oh, the wrong one there. All right. He's going to run up to Prey, and there's one that can be thrown. It cannot be thrown. So one's gonna run to Balder, one's gonna run to Prey, one's gonna run to Erden, and then I'll say that probably the other one will run to Prey. So Prey's got 2, Balder's got 1, Erden's got 1. So, they have 1 attack each. I'll roll them all. I will purple for so okay. I got all that. So for Erden, does a 15 hit? Miss. Prey does a 23 hit.
We'll see if it hits a mirror image. Oh, we'll roll with the new purple d20s. That is cocked. Fuck. That is a mirror image.
So you see that he runs up, takes his spear, just drives it, and you see the mirror image just go like act scared for a minute, and then when the spear pierces it, just Prey does a dirty 20 hit.
It does not. It hits another mirror image.
And okay, and then just this one goes like, I got him! Spear. As he goes with the spear, just the other one goes to like pretend to grab it as he goes through, disappears, and the original Prey is just going, ah! Just losing his mind laughing at these idiots. And Balder, as this guy runs up, he doesn't have 2 hands on his spear, he has 1, and just goes to drive it. And as he drives it, you just sidestep, and the guy just like tried to kebab you and just stabs the spear into the ground right in front of you. That's a critical miss.
Ooh.
So that is the soldier's turn. Balder, you are surrounded by two foes. What would you like to do?
At the moment, I don't know if there's any point in me trying to keep myself alive. I think I just need to accept that I'm going to go down. So I'm just going to attack Flint some more.
Attack Flint some more. Sounds good. Roll to hit.
Ooh, 28 to hit. Not quite.
20 just hits.
No, 28.
28 hits.
Yeah.
With his plus, with the D20 that upped it, you still hit.
That's 10 damage.
Yes.
Let's
Right.
do it.
Ah, damn it! Why are we poisoned? That's a 23 to hit. What
23 hits.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Mm,
a whole
Another
extra
12
D6.
damage.
12.
Hey, extra damage is extra damage, man.
All right.
And then bonus action, I will offhand attack. Uh, 15
Short,
to hit.
short rest redeemed. Short rest redeemed.
Which means at least I'll be stable.
It all depends. There are still 2 enemies to go, and I am ruthless.
Yeah. So offhand.
I waited at the start of the turn. Maritimer for life. God damn it! I appreciate you, but Jesus.
Everybody
you know
just
how
start-
cold that is.
Everybody just goes Balder.
All of a sudden,
Whatever happens.
All 4 archers focus
Okay.
on the corpse. Like, okay, interesting.
interesting
Only
tactic.
2 archers,
Yeah.
4 soldiers. All right. You said what was the offhand? Because there was a bit of a cheer
15 to
there.
hit. Missed.
15 miss. So as Buddy kebabs and you sidestep, and you take that sidestep, you use the momentum of your sidestep to do a type of flourish as you spin, bring one of your blades up and just draw it straight from taint to like up the face. And you see like his body just open, and then just as it starts to like split a bit, you see it more now. It looks like it's wet earth. It looks like it's mud. You've known Flint. He's been in your fleet the entire time. He was never made like this. And you just see like kind of like Spider-Man in the first movie holding all like the webs to bring the boat together. You just see these strands just like whip out and grip and just pull him back together. It's not that easy. And then as you do that one up, you take your other and just draw it across. You basically do a cross. And just his shoulders start to slump back, and he like, wills himself to stay up. Exactly. And then as you do that, you kind of just go like want to pierce right through where the lines intersect. And as you do this, he just kind of matrix dodges it by going back, but the way his back bends is unnatural. You would hear some shit break if this was normal. And as you plunge and come back, he just gets back up and goes.
Wacky flailing inflatable fire.
Oh yeah, if you not, you can guarantee he probably used that flexibility for some weird shit.
Gumby.
As I put in chat,
So
Flint
the
is
archer's
fluffed.
turns. So it is now the archer's turn. 2 of them. They're the main threat right now they would see is the one attacking their captain and the one who is shooting their captain. So one of them is going to shoot at Balder. One of them is going to shoot at Erden. So for Erden, that probably won't hit. That is a
31.
No, that is oh wait. Advantage, you can roll a d20, a d10 to add that. That's cool. I'll do that. So let's see. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
All right, I'll roll that d10 to add. Oh, that rolled right out. Does a so what did I say it was? Does a 12? Does a 16 hit?
Grab the money.
No.
Right on the money.
No.
All right. So that is 1d8 plus 4. I got it right there. That is 11 points of damage as you are firing nonstop onto Flint. You just see you're focused on him using your distracting strike, and it's like, I need to bring this fucker down. He's the main threat right now. And as you do this, you just see last second or a longbow bolt just fire off, and it clips you right, not through the bone, but you see it just like tear right through your forearm. You see the groove where it went. You're like, fuck. Now for Baldur's, that is a 12 to hit, Baldur.
That's a miss. Yay, I'm not dead yet.
That is a 15, Baldur.
That's a miss.
So as he fires, you are so focused on bringing down this motherfucker that you hear Erden go, and you realize, shit, the archers. And as they do this, just methodically, you step back and you see the bolt just pass right where your head would have been standing. And you just go, and you hear a voice in your head go, your glory must be reclaimed, Baldur. You will not fall here today. I assure you, none of you will fall today. The men of the Gill will live on.
Sorry,
It is the diviner's turn. It is the diviner's turn. The diviner. He hasn't seen Artemis cast a spell, really. Now, he saw Firebolt. That wasn't really threatening to him. What's threatening to him is the person who has mirror image.
Oh yes, the threat. I was a giant ape.
A
I was a giant
spellcaster.
ape. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one who hit him. You're the one who hurt him. He thinks you're the threat. So he is going to let's see what this shit is.
Let's do it.
You know what? He's going to do arcane bursts, and he makes 3 of those. So
is
pray.
it 1 attack or 3 attack rolls? How's that?
It is an action. It is a multi-attack. The diviner makes 3 arcane burst attacks.
Cool.
So ranged spell attack.
The first one hits me if it hits.
That is a +7, so that's a 25
Hit on the first
to
one.
hit.
Second one also hits me if it hits.
That is a 18.
That is a hit.
And then the last one is
Also
yeah,
on
that's
me.
a hit.
Fuck.
All 3 on you.
I have just one mirror
So-
image not doing anything like.
If one,
It's not a concentration
I'll
spell,
give you-
which is very, very, very good.
Yeah.
target hit per bolt, or it doesn't tell me what it is here. Embrace melee range attack.
What level
It
spell?
makes
Is it a
it-
spell or is it a?
No, it is just an attack called Arcane Burst that this beast has, and this is gonna.
It should probably be on the stat block.
Yeah, it's right here. It says multi-attack. The diviner makes 3. It's an action. Multi-attack, Arcane Burst, melee or ranged spell attack. So it is a spell. So spell attack would be a spell, right?
Yes,
That's
but
basically all they give me.
it's not.
Like it doesn't
okay.
give you like how much damage for that attack.
Oh, yeah, it gives me how much damage there is for the 3, like, each bolt.
Well,
Yeah.
you roll and you add your proficiency and spellcasting ability.
Yeah, so, damn. See, that's the thing, this one's... Because this one is from...
Using made-up creatures now. Come on.
No, it's from Mordenkinder's... Mordenkinden presents Monsters of the Multiverse.
Well, it's certainly not a wizard spell because I'm trying to find it here. But anyways,
Yeah, that's the thing, it's a diviner wizard, and it's like his attack. It's melee or ranged spell attack. Reach 5 feet or range of 120 feet.
So touch me or blast me. It's one of the two.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Because he
here,
has
blast me, daddy,
spellcasting.
whichever one you want.
So yeah, roll for
So,
damage.
Okay, so makes 3 arcane burst attacks. Oh, I love you, Prey. I hope you know that. You've always been my favorite.
I mean,
As long as
Jordan's
it,
pretty good health.
average of 25 each, I'm still up. So
Yeah.
20. Okay, let's see. First one.
But he still has to hit, right? So it's a roll to hit.
He did hit
Oh,
me 3 times.
Oh, he already
Three
did.
times.
Okay.
That is-
And the mirror image did not feel the need to step in for any of these. So very, very interesting. Yep.
22 plus 4. That's 26 on the first hit.
Danger! Danger! Average
Second
of,
one.
Average of 26. It'll be down, but we'll see.
It's not. That's not the average. I rolled higher.
Okay. Okay.
The second one is 20. Come on, brain. Fucking work. 10. Oh, yeah, 19 plus 4. 23.
Okay. A little bit better. A little bit better.
It took a fucking minute.
Oh, within the average.
18. Oh no, 14. Minus 8. 14.
The suspense of Conrad doing math. Oof.
26 points of all of those are radiant damage.
I'm not raging, so it wouldn't matter anyways. But yeah. Woo!
And with
Just steaming, like.
as the men of the Gill seem beaten, broken, and bloody, you see Balder, who is taking deep, deep breaths, just right himself, and then just this. It seems weird because you've seen him do Eldritch Blast. You've heard him. No, he's never really talked about her. You just see Balder stand up straight, and then just this energy seems to burst out of him. And all of you feel this energy wrap over you as you get in your mind your own voice going, nah, you get Prey's voice going, we're the men of the Guild. We do not die. We live and make history. And Balder, you just hear her again going, you will not fall today. And please enjoy your short rests. And remove the fucking poison I put on there.
A question though.
Yes.
All mystery D20 were prior to the short rest being redeemed. Do we roll the mystery D20s first
You roll-
or after?
Doesn't matter. You get the short rest benefit, and if you gain another short rest, well, it's wasted.
I think he meant
No,
the
I know.
negatives.
In
Oh,
case
the negatives?
of the poison.
I will say
Is poison even on
That's-
there anymore? I don't think it is.
no. We took poison off, and it was.
Oh, that's
redeemed.
right.
They get a
It's
short
full-
rest.
A big bad.
Yeah, they get a short. The thing is, if you guys roll a natural 1, everybody you've been fucking up has a short rest too.
Okay, so let's do some
I said.
mystery D20s. There's 4 of them currently. If there's any
At
more,
5, there was just one.
Oh,
There was just one
okay,
redeemed.
5. So I'll do. We agreed to like 4 per round, I think, last
Okay.
time. So
I'll keep
1
I'll
and
keep
2.
one. I'll put it here. I'll put it in here.
Okay,
put it
first
in.
one, a 7. Enemies get +2 AC next round.
Gross.
Yep. Second roll, 10, which is reroll -1. Jesus, Murphy. Woo!
So
I
plus
just-
2 AC again.
19 -1, which is 18. We get 5 temporary hit points. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Nice, pretty nice.
Yeah. Okay. Third roll. Oh, that's a 4. Ugh, we have vulnerability next round. Oh, okay. After that, oh, that is so bad. That is so bad in this. Oh god. Okay, number 4 is 18, which is 5 temporary hit points. Unfortunately, temporary hit points do not stack.
All right.
And then
So
the
take a
rest.
short rest.
Yeah.
Roll your hit
Yeah.
die if you have any.
Yeah. I
Oh
will-
shit! That's right. Your hit die. Wait, were your hit die replenished after the mimic fight?
No.
We have not had
Because
a
you guys
long
took
rest.
Yeah, because you guys had a short rest there too.
Yeah, I don't have any D12s left, so that's fun. Oh,
But we leveled up. Technically, you would have a new. Because we finished that fight and we
it's a
gained
new
level after.
it's a new D8, unfortunately.
You took that level. Lame.
I'm gonna count them here. I'm gonna use all of them because it's not happening again, I don't think.
Mm. Oh, and you have the parry up and wound closure. Don't forget.
Oh yeah. I'm doubling him. Oh. Okay.
think, do I have that thing where I can take a short rest and then expend, or...
You can gain in spell slots, I think, right? Or is it only
Yes.
once per long rest?
Arcane recovery. Once per short rest.
Yeah,
I
but I
believe.
haven't recovered one yet.
Oh, but then
Yeah.
it sounds.
Arcane recovery allows you
The
to do
action
that.
surges, the second wins. Oh, baby, we're getting feeling a little bit better here.
Enjoy them, because you guys enjoy that, because
We need them.
yeah, you guys enjoy those.
Too bad I didn't get relentless back though.
That's why I saved my rage. I was like, if I rage now and something happens, that's the only rage I get because I only have one left. Cool. I healed up quite a bit though. So at least there's that.
Cool. What was that? Ah. Sorry,
Ooh.
my computer was being weird. All right, we all good and ready to go?
I'm just checking my arcane recovery here.
Okay, cool. Because it's you, Artemis. You're at the
I
top of
know.
the round with your intelligence modifier. As this wave washes over you, you all feel rejuvenated.
It's only lower level spells, right?
I think it's up to third.
Right. So unless you plan on using that, you could probably have your turn and just figure it out after.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I am going to use my action. Okay, so how close is everybody to...
You asking meta questions here? Motherfucker.
No,
Oh, physically close. Okay.
yes. So there is Balder, douchebag McQuack there, the guy in front of him.
Quack.
My name is Prey.
So you've got Balder, Flint. So Balder and Flint, a soldier behind Balder. You've got a soldier in front of Prey. You've got a soldier in front of Erden. Where's that other soldier? I think the other one just stood his ground by the archer. Because I don't think I rolled an attack for him. So he's just gonna... Yeah, no. You got two in front of Prey. Two in front of Prey.
Yes, that
Because
is
they went
true.
to stab, and they went through your mirror images.
Yes. But not
But
the
that
other
goddamn
guy.
diviner just...
But not the other guy.
Yeah, you know what it was? Your illusionary doubles have the same mentality. You go, these men have weapons. That's a small gnome. We don't have to...
So the guy in front of I keep not Flint. Is it Flint?
Yeah.
Flint. Yeah. Okay.
Flint-
So he is
Flint, Donovan,
Balder.
Goblin Girl, he was lots of people.
Yes, and then further back, that's where the gnome is. Correct.
So this is the house right here. You've got the gnome, then you've got Balder and them to the side. Because he was coming out and Balder met him. So they're like right by it. The gnome's in front of the house alone.
So I'm going to open a gate with the cubic gate behind Flint, as big as I can, because it's 5 to 20 feet diameter, without touching anybody else, because it has to be in an occupied space.
It is a field, right? That's what
Okay.
how it was described.
Yeah, it's a 20 by 20. That's how we describe
It
it.
can be vertical or it could be horizontal. It could just be, so I'm basically making a hole in the ground,
A portal. Oh my god.
a gate. It defines it as a portal as well. It's a circular opening. Okay. The duration is 1 minute.
Okay, so 10 rounds.
And do I get to choose where it goes? Hold on.
I don't... Unless there's a creature you know there, I don't think you can.
You conjure a portal linking an unoccupied space on a different plane of existence to a precise location. Oh, okay, yeah. Within a range to a precise location on a different plane of existence. Do I have to choose a specific place?
We could always go to random plane generator.
I can just say a lava pit in the fire dimension.
So you want to open a portal to the elemental plane of fire.
Sure.
Okay. Just because Artemis would know this. Because he is an arcane mastermind. If you open a door to the elemental plane of fire, elemental
both ways.
fire, something can come through too. I'm not saying I'll do that. I'm just saying that at the top of every round, I will be rolling a percentile die for 10 rounds.
Fine.
Okay?
I can also
That
choose
sounds-
to close it as well. So
Sounds good. So that's your turn.
that's my action. Yeah, I'm gonna keep cover as well.
Okay, so he's here. That's there. Right
And
behind.
oh yes, and as a bonus action, hold on, I'm going to cast. What is it here?
Bonus action spell. Let's do it.
I'm gonna make a cast sanctuary on Balder. Is he within 30
Okay.
feet of me?
You stayed back. I'd say he's just at the cusp.
Okay. So yes, I'm going to cast sanctuary on Balder.
What does Sanctuary do?
You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
If-
Okay.
It doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects such as explosions or fireballs.
If the warded creature makes an attack, it ends the spell.
Yes. Well, Balder goes first, I think, before some people, but it's still gonna...
So after Artemis, it's Flint.
That works out.
So Flint is going to go. So basically, they're hashing it out, and all of a sudden, he hears behind him just a heat wave strikes his back, and basically, you guys see flames shoot out as Artemis goes, "Whoo, whoo," and just like hides away again, and Flint just looks back.
Directly behind
looks at
him.
Paul. Directly behind him. He is Scar standing at the edge of the cliff in The Lion King. He looks back and he's going to try and grab Balder.
Is this harmful? Is this a sanctuary thing?
Does this count
That's the thing. He's just trying to grapple Balder.
Is that a special attack roll?
It's just an athletics against his acrobatics, is it not?
No, but like the definition of a grapple check, is it not a special attack roll?
Yeah, I'd say it's an attack, yeah. So what do I have to do?
Okay.
Wisdom
a wisdom saving throw
to beat?
would be my probably, hold on.
Your DC, yeah.
Yeah, which is 17. Oh, did that go up because of my
I should say.
level 10?
Oh, no, don't want to see that number. I didn't look what it was.
No, it's
so-
we went up level 9, I think.
No, you're level
Yeah.
10 now.
No, I mean the proficiency went up level 9.
Oh, okay.
And
So,
then again,
I'm
11,
rolling
I
this.
think is what it is.
So what do I have to
You're-
beat?
17.
That is a 9.
So he has to either choose another target or lose the spell or the attack.
Hey, there's
Throw
a
his
guard
teammate in
behind
there.
them.
Yeah, just
Just-
fuck you.
He's going to give up the attack. Use a free action to look at his soldier and go shove. And Frey, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay.
You got 2 guards that are flanking you.
Yeah, not a problem. I will. How far before I can get cover? Like if I were to run backwards, kind of thing.
Backwards.
Like from where we came.
The way I described it, you guys, there was a bend, 10 feet, and then the 20-foot opening. So you'd have to run about 10 feet to get to like a corner that's starting. So if you like ran 10
Okay.
feet and like hugged the wall, completely possible to get
Cool.
cover.
I will take the hits, and I will
Okay.
try to move away.
Okay. So let me just see if they have.
Yeah.
No, nothing special there. So they're gonna take your. Ooh, one of them
Okay.
is gonna try to spear you.
Okay. That one.
Other one.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll roll.
That one hits me. If it hits.
That is a 23. for the
Okay.
spear.
That hits.
He's using 2 hands.
So no
There's
shield.
one. That one doesn't have a shield, no.
Okay.
He's not holding it. It's 2, 4. That is 8. That's 3. 3, 11, that's 4. It's 15 points of piercing damage as you feel a spear just drive like right where your kidney would be.
Okay.
And the other one, as you
Strong
start to run
one.
away, is going to try to shield bash you.
The image is still there. Fuck.
That one's a miss. That one's a miss.
Okay, good. And I'll be like, Boulder, I tried. Your turn. Turn Boulder into a T-Rex, and I'll just take cover around the corner.
So as you, as...
Full Godzilla versus King Kong on us
Yeah,
here.
pretty much.
Christ. So, okay, just because the spell specifies it. Where has Prey, just because I like the flair you're going to give me, where has Prey seen a goddamn T-Rex? Because you guys never fought one.
I think
It's
Druid
the most.
Druid to polymorph or to the wild shape. You need to have seen it. I don't think it says that in the polymorph.
Polymorph?
Polymorph? No.
No, so you just think giant lizard.
Pretty much. Dragon without wings.
That's- that's
Dragon beast.
smoke. So you never seen a dragon too, so you just go dragon, and this is what you picture is a T-Rex.
We fucking killed the
seen a
dragon,
dragon.
like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. You killed
Young black
you killed a
dragon.
small worm. You go. I don't want him to fly because I don't want him to fall in the pit. Fuck this.
And little
No.
tiny arms too.
Just because it's funny.
Yeah.
That seems like how Prey would design an animal. So you turn around and try to turn tail, and these guards are confident, thinking they've scared this big meat wall. And you feel a spear drive through your kidney as you turn to cast at Baldur. You see the shield just like pass right where your chest would have been. You're like, that could have probably knocked me to the ground.
Ooh.
And
Fuck.
yeah, and then you go lizard.
Lizard. And I'll go as far as I can to like get the best cover.
Okay, so what's your movement speed?
30.
So you can go 10 feet where the bend starts and just another 20 feet.
I'll just go. With 30 I can get to where I was. So yeah, I'll go the full 30 away.
Okay, so Artemis, you just see Prey just like just sprinting like Prey.
I'm so fast.
Artemis, you just look at the finger. What do I do with this?
And Marshall,
Take your
if you
finger.
want to change the HP on the tracker, oh, I see that you're doing that already. That is awesome.
That is.
Oh,
There is a new threat that has entered the arena.
I forgot that I have vulnerability, so that's an extra 15 damage that I take.
That hurts. That hurts.
That does hurt.
I want to see what these, because you know what's funny? These guards, as they turn and now see a T-Rex behind them, chances are they're not turning around, Prey. Chances are they're running after you.
That's fine.
But
Opportunity attack from the
Alright.
T-Rex. That's good.
he's 20 feet away. Does he have a 20-foot reach?
No, only 10 feet.
Fuck.
Okay, it's all good. So Erden, you have seen
But
a
I'm
giant.
huge.
Yeah, you.
I'm huge,
You
and
did
there's two
expand.
people right beside me.
Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus
So I just
Christ,
knocked
this
him
game.
into the pit.
This fucking game.
Well, the
dude,
thing
this
is, you are
fucking-
huge, but your feet are not necessarily that big, so you're like extending front and back from where your feet are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Feel it. You're extending from there. You feel the heat just smoking your chin. Does he keep his intelligence or the intelligence of a T-Rex?
The intelligence of a T-Rex, but like you still know friend
Yeah,
is friend,
he's-
foe is
he's-
foe.
Yeah. So you go like I'm gonna kill her. Murder.
And he still has sanctuary.
Yes, he does. You're like Sanctuary, like, oh, this is gonna be great. Let's hit the T-Rex. No, you're not. Fuck.
So Erden, you see a beast boy-like T-Rex appear in front of you. What would you like
He had
to
orc
do?
teeth.
The
Yeah.
underbite. The underbite T-Rex.
He's got braces.
Oh god.
That I don't know if Erden would have seen it. That's why I'm asking. Would the gnome that's casting spells, is he within sight of Erden?
Oh yeah, he's standing right in front of where the boulder went through the house. He was there. Prey hit him with the boulder, and then he came out ready to fuck shit up.
Would Erden would have noticed when he cast that spell against Prey?
Oh, the arcane blast, like basically the arcane
Yeah.
burst was you saw this guy just like lift his arms, and around his arms, I would say kind of like the way I would describe it was like a Black Widow bracelet, but like it looks like his arm is a minigun, and it was just like just punching the air, and as he punched the air, just arcane energy just launched towards Prey and smoked him 3 times. And again, you've seen Prey take some fucking hits. This knocked the wind out of Prey.
It did. 75 damage. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. All right, and I have a guy in front of me already. One of the soldiers that came.
There's a soldier in front of you.
Oh.
There is a soldier behind the T-Rex. There's Flint that now I would say probably has half cover or 3/4 cover. He's covered because there's a T-Rex in front of him, literally on like he's probably sniffing T-Rex junk right now.
Does the T-Rex push him into the hole when he ruins? Oh,
no,
fuck.
no. And then you've got 2 that were attacking Prey, and you've still got the archers in the trees.
Okay. Erden wants to try something. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if my wings were activated when we started combat.
You did not activate your wings. You've been saving them.
Okay.
Even when you were walking through the thick snow, you were like, "No, I'm gonna walk. I think I'll need these later."
Okay. Because those bracers or whatever that the gnome have, would it be considered?
The bracers, like I described them as Black Widow-esque.
Mhm.
They seem to be like him focusing his magic into a way that he can just let these bursts out. So they take a shape. Like it was a good way, like kind of like how your weapon comes out of your bracer as a spectral thing. Like you can visibly see the arcane energy building around his arm before he unleashes it once and twice and 3 times.
So it wouldn't be like his spell focus.
No.
Okay. Is he wielding anything that would be a spell focus?
Let me look here if he's got. You would have to do a perception or investigation check. Like he doesn't have a wand out.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
That would be dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You can see that when he when he's doing that, and you saw him cast the lightning bolt as your friends, you see that there is a necklace that he's wearing that seems to shine every time he casts something.
Okay.
But that perception check would be your.
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna do a. Okay. I'm gonna do an action surge. I'm gonna do the bonus action to activate my wings.
Okay.
Action surge. I'm gonna take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly 60 feet towards the gnome.
That is a. Give me a minute here from the. That is a 13 to hit.
Miss.
You just take off. And, oh shit!
As I'm flying towards him, I'm going to attack him twice.
Okay.
And use disarming strike that I can make him drop. I can attack some of the items and make an item drop to the ground.
Okay.
So let's see. First attack is a 19.
Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, that one hits.
So it has to do a strength check.
What
strength
is
save.
the What is the save I gotta beat?
Believe. I believe it's 15. Yeah.
That is a 11.
Cool.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. Okay, so I don't have sneak attack. I'm just gonna do this. Then plus. So 15 force damage, and I'm making him drop the necklace.
Okay, so you said 15.
Yeah.
Okay, drop the
And-
necklace.
And then second attack, just regular attack. That's another. No, that's 18 to hit. Sorry.
18 hits.
And that is a 8 force damage. But Erden's, with his 60 feet movement, is gonna go and swipe the necklace and fly whatever other distance that he can. And he'll take an opportunity attack from the gnome.
Okay.
I do punch you.
Well,
That is
Just gonna
that is
do-
a fair point.
do one thing. Okay. What did he have to beat for that strength check?
15.
15. Okay. So, you take you take off. You take your shot. You. Wait a minute, I forgot to add this there. There we go. Let me see his points. Cool. So you shoot, and as you shoot, you see it smoke him in the chest, just, and as it hits, you see the necklace snap. You visually, like you are Hawkeye. Like you are. That is my goal. That is what I want. That is what I'm doing. And you vividly see the necklace go bounce on the ground. And you swipe down. As you swipe down, and you get inches within it, inches close to it, you blink, and you see the necklaces around his neck again. And you go, what the fuck? And you can see there is a line where your arrow would have punctured. You see you hit him, and you see the fibers of his necklace just reattaching. Diviner wizards are a cunt. And you take off again. He's going to take his opportunity attack, which would probably be...
If he used
So
a
that-
reaction to do that, can he?
that is a reaction. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, keep me honest. So yeah, so he used his action to re-roll his ability, his saving throw. So he only has hit those now. That's down.
She can fly by twice now, and you can't do shit about it.
And he has his necklace around his neck safely. Diviner wizards are so
Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
it was worth a shot. It was great, but that fucking reaction
Yeah.
saved
I'm
that.
guessing you can only do that so many times, so we'll see.
So
what
many times.
happens.
Well, yeah.
And
So-
also just do that so many times.
Fair.
There we go. This is
At least we did just get a short rest. There's that. That is a plus.
we have a T-Rex on the field. We've got
Yeah.
prey. We've got prey seeking cover. We've got Artemis covered a bit. We've got Erden. The fight was in their hands. Now there is a turning point. And it's in that middle point that the inside of the house that you have seen that was riding now extends halfway into the 20-foot opening, and the ground shakes and shakes violently, and then everything stops, and you hear Flint look at the T-Rex, and it's quiet. You could hear a pin drop, and you hear Flint goes and Donovan's voice goes, Men of the Gill, it seems we're about to have a family reunion. As the back of the house erupts. You see fucking tendrils launch out of the back of the house. Just these long, fucking Stranger Thing-esque tendrils rip out and start grasping around the fucking canyon, creating somewhat of a cage. And from the back, you see, walking like Doc Ock, with tendrils just whipping out of his back and propelling him forward, a more orcish and feral-looking Joaquin. He seems in pain, but he is driven by purpose. And he just yells, in a weird two-toned kind of voice. You hear him, but in the back you hear Frigate's bass. And it just goes, Men of the Gill. Your creation has come to end you. You will not be leaving this island alive. He is now above the house, about 10 feet from the entrance. But that was his turn to be released. It is now the soldiers' turn. The two of them that see all of this shit going on run. They run. They beeline it. Pray, you hear... You're like, oh, shit. The T-Rex is gonna disappear. And you just see these two guys just go, fuck this shit, and just run past you. They're done.
So opportunity attack?
They have disengaged. No, they're using their dash action. You can attack them if you want. These guys are running away from this battle. There's a T-Rex. Now there's a tendril dude. They don't get paid enough for this.
There's a gate to the fire dimension.
So me,
fire plane.
Me or T-Rex, or both.
The two that were attacking you at the entrance run away.
Right, from the T-Rex. Do they run past me as well, or do they?
They are front. They are right. So one that stabbed you, one that tried to seal blast you. They are 20 feet from Balder, and they are running down. They are running down the pass.
So Balder went from medium to huge, and he has a 10-foot reach. So they would be within reach of him.
Okay, so they're disengaged then.
Okay,
and they're
just
dashing, running. They're non-combatants. They have given up. If you fucking told them to drop down on their knees and beg, they would probably fucking do it. Pray. These guys are pissing themselves. They are normal soldiers who did not sign up for this shit.
Good. Good.
The other ones, the one that was next to Erden's gonna run to the T-Rex, and he's gonna try to. They're both gonna try to kill that T-Rex.
Wisdom save.
T-Rex is a threat. Wisdom save on both of them. Let's see. What do I have to beat? A 17?
17.
Okay, so I'm gonna go see what their wisdom is. Wisdom. That is a 16.
You target or lose the attack?
No, he's gonna lose the attack. They're not gonna attack their buddies. They're pissing themselves. They are pissing themselves trying to hit a T-Rex. That is not a hit. That is not. They're just like, they get up close to it and they get the size of it. They're just like, they freeze. Gigantosaurus. How do you want to fuck shit up?
There goes Sanctuary though, but I mean, whatever.
You want to fuck shit up, there, Balder?
Avoided 3 attacks, I think.
Yeah, it's worth it at this point. I mean, big attack already happened. Might as well make some attacks. We'll do.
I'm sorry. I'm not hearing you roar, Mr. T-Rex.
Roar.
So one bite, one tail. That seems pretty much all you can do.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Wait, Eldritch Blast! Just sparklers coming out of his claws.
That's a 26 to hit for the bite.
You're doing Flint?
Bite for Flint, yeah.
Yeah, the fucking hits. That hits. That hits Flint. That hits Flint hard.
Oh, it does.
Even with that +2 AC, it hits hard.
That's 29 piercing damage, and since he is a medium creature. He is grappled.
Give me a minute. 29. So
Also considered restrained.
no, no, he's not. He's not. So, Mr. T-Rex, describe to me how you slaughter your former scout.
I think at this point, I'm a big monster. I'm pissed off. I just bite down and swallow him whole.
As you bite down and swallow him whole, you're a T-Rex. It doesn't bother you, but you still hear Balder a little bit in your head, like, "This tastes like mud. Why am I eating dirt? Why am I eating dirt?" And it just slithers down. Like, you cough a few times. There's like kind of white chicks, like dust coming out of your face. Just got a tail attack and 2 guards next to you.
Yeah, we'll do a tail attack. We'll do a tail attack.
This is great.
That was a 12 to hit. Only rolled a 2 on the T20.
12 does not hit the soldier. So he cowers and just your tail goes. He's cowering in a ball. It is now the archer's turn. Let's just say that, like, nobody's really focused on the normal people that are on the playing field right now. They're all gonna focus on the T-Rex, which is the major threat. So that's 2 of them. Okay, so they're gonna take their attacks. Oh fuck. What the fuck, dude? What's the AC for a T-Rex? Okay, let me just see. Does a 9 hit?
9?
Nope.
9. Okay, give me plus
Armor class is 13, so he's not hard to hit 'cause I'm huge, but
9. So
9
even with his archer's eye, doesn't hit. Does a so it's a 13. No, he just both bounce off. The other one, that is maybe a bit better. That is a 17 and 17 and a 15.
15 would hit.
Okay, so that's 2 of them that hit. So those 2 are fucking shit rolls though. That is a 11 points of damage and then 6 points of damage. As 2 toothpicks just jab you in the hind leg.
And the birthday.
It is the diviner's turn, and again let me see. Like, I'm just gonna look at his spell list, see if he has anything better than his arcane burst.
We do have
Which I don't-
Thingamabob though right now. Vulnerability.
That's right. So that's doubled. He's gonna do that. Does it say every creature? Yeah, he doesn't care about his 2 compatriots. Could I get the dinosaur to make a wisdom saving throw?
Surprisingly better than I expected for wisdom.
+1, yeah, okay.
That's better than Bray.
Until you roll a nat 1.
Oh!
So that's a
14.
fail.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I just gotta check the soldiers there.
Critical failure.
Okay, so one of them is okay. The other one isn't. So, this is gonna be fun to roll. What? I didn't say nothing. So,
Can you explain what's happening?
yeah. So, he's using something called Overwhelming Revelation. The diviner magically creates a burst of illumination in a 10-foot radius sphere centered at a point within 120 feet of it. Each creature in that area must make a DC wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 10d8 psychic damage and is stunned until the end of the next diviner's turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't stunned.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is. It's gotta hopefully have enough d10s.
Can't kill me though.
Did you say D8s? 10 D8s?
Yeah, 10d8. So thank you for correcting me. I was like, I saw 10. I was like, hee hee. 1, 2.
Good thing you
3.
explained it.
Yeah,
Oh, this
4.
is sweaty.
It is. It's the last battle of this arc. You think it's gonna be easy? I'm not giving you guys a cakewalk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I like cake.
6.
As a reaction counterspell.
It's an ability though. I think,
Not a
right?
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an ability. So that is 8, 16, 16, 4. I'll turn up and choose them.
Sweat, sweat, sweat. Oh goodness.
49.
So much. So much. So much. Ooh, buddy. 4 in the queue.
53 points of psychic damage.
53,
53 points of psychic damage.
which is double.
And you are... Which is 106. And you are stunned until the next diviner's turn.
Better you than me. Jesus.
Where is
That would have been it
That
for.
would have hurt.
We would have all
Anyone.
survived, but it would have been close to dead.
All right. So
Speak for yourselves.
it is now. Ooh, I get to do these now. That's fun. That's lots of fun. So let's see. A D10 is what I need to roll. Here we go. A 6. That's a good one.
Nope, it is not.
No, it's a good one. It's a lair action. So, at the beginning of this round, if there's any mystery d20s, roll them.
Okay, there are 4 of them actually.
At least
Okay.
we lose
And there was-
vulnerability.
Yeah. So, you guys see Joaquin is there, and the voices, and he just goes, "This is close to a 1."
Natural 1. Boop on the 8. I'm like, okay, so
What is
8.
8?
I'll roll.
Vulnerability again.
One enemy gets to use a healing potion as a reaction.
Okay, I know who that is. So that is 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, to be noted, if it is a reaction, they can't use another reaction.
Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, I know who's gonna do it.
Okay.
It's gonna be his reaction. Don't matter.
Second one, another 8. Can't be the same person.
I know. Ooh, that's a
Third
good roll,
one.
though.
Oh fuck, 6. This is enemies heal 2.
Trash.
Okay,
Okay.
give me one here.
Trash.
There's only really one person that's hurt.
Can you guys blow on it? There we go. 10 reroll -1. Oh come on. Bless would be good. Bless would be great. 16 -1. We all heal 2.
I'll take it.
I'm at full health. I was off by 1.
Okay. Yeah, he's the only one that hurt, so he can't use another reaction. So, cool. Okay. So yeah, so you see Joaquin just going, "This is my body. This is my fight, and I will." And he like grabs his head, and he just seems to grab his head. And as he looks up, Balder, you would be the one to see that his eyes are just glazed.
He's stoned as fuck.
They are pearlescent white. It is now Artemis's turn.
I clear my voice because I'm about to do a big talk. I'm going to cast Gravity Sinkhole, getting as many people as I can without it being allies, right in the big 20-foot fucking circle of death, the big hellhole.
Okay, so
Sucky down
is-
the hole, please.
what is the radius of that?
It's a 20-foot radius, a 20-foot sphere.
So, let me just remind you, 20 by 20 is the field. You
It would
will
have
be
to
getting
in the field already, unless you off. center it. Right?
Yeah. So
You can put it above, as long as it's like, yeah, as long as whoever, as like I said, however many people I can get without it being
This-
allies. Now I don't have to focus as much on having Flint because he got 8. So
But it's so again 20 by 20. You've got Joaquin 10 feet behind that. If you put it dead center, where most of the only one that okay, if you want to get the most enemies, you're gonna get allies. There's no way you're not getting Balder. He's surrounded.
Unless
There's
the
no
spell
way-
specifically says you could choose like not allies, but if it
It's-
doesn't
it's
say that, it's
each
everyone
creature in the
within-
sphere. That's right.
So if
So-
you cast it there, if you try to hit any enemy, you're gonna get an ally.
He would get
the-
Balder and myself because I think Prey ran away
Ray's behind him.
and then
if
Hardy
he
would.
tries to solo out the archer on the right side, he gets you. If he tries to focus on all the enemies in the back, he gets the only. And what's the range that you can cast it?
120 feet.
The only way you can cast this and not get anybody is if you cast it behind Joaquin, and you just get Joaquin.
If Joaquin is
no,
behind
I
the
wanted-
thing, you could get Joaquin. If you cast it like the edge of the pit, you could pull Joaquin to the pit. That makes sense, right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
just in front
and
of
the
Balder.
gnome. Joaquin.
The gnome is literally perpendicular to where the T-Rex is.
Oh, he moved up.
No, the house is here. Flint was here. Balder was here. The gnome is here after the hole was made. They've always been like next to each other.
Okay,
He's just been
that's not how-
casting shit from the doorway.
It's hard to visualize. There's a lot going on.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I misseen. I didn't see that properly. Because the goal was to get Joaquin and the gnome. Those were the 2 primary targets.
Okay, if those were your targets, you could cast it. So this is the playing field. This is the house. The gnome is here. Joaquin is here. Your group is here. If you cast it that the radius goes just here, avoids these 2, I'd say you could probably swing it to just miss Erden and just miss Balder. But you can only get Joaquin and the gnome.
Erden doesn't. I don't want to hurt Erden, but I'm not concerned he's going to fall because he's flying. But if he fails the save, he still takes 5d10 force damage.
Yeah, you're like I'm saying, you can position it. You can position it that you don't hit anybody but Joaquin and the gnome, and the way they're getting pulled is away from the battlefield, like towards the right corner away from you. Everybody you know is at the left corner of where the house is. They're gonna get pulled beyond the house.
Not where my cat just like in my body. I was like, not where the gate is. Correct.
Not where the gate is. The gate is literally right in front of Balder. Or you can choose to hit Balder, who's still is Balder? Yeah, Balder's still a T-Rex. So Balder can take that hit. You can sacrifice the T-Rex to get Balder, or you can and try to push them into the hole, but you might pull Balder into the hole. Pick and choose your battles.
Not how I visualize it in my head, but
We got ways to get people in and out too with that
I
portal,
know.
right?
I know.
I don't know
Yeah.
what kind of save that
I
is.
will do
but-
if I can do Balder, Joaquin, and the gnome. Is that possible?
Yeah, just instead of putting it at the right corner, just shift it to the left so Balder is, because then to get the pit you also get Balder. To get all 3 of them, it is possible to position it in that left-hand corner.
Yes. I want them in the pit.
And you want the center to be basically pulling them into the pit. All right, cool. So, what is that save?
A Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, con save. So let's see what Joaquin's saves are.
I figured
Ooh.
a T-Rex has decent Constitution.
And what is the save I have to make? 17?
17, yeah.
Okay, what happens if I beat that?
You take half damage and don't get pulled towards the center of the sphere.
Cool. Okay. Okay, that's cocked. 7.
Oh, Clementine, you're so
He used his
mean.
reaction already, so he. Okay, cool. 1. So, yep, Balder, if you get that in. As you cast this spell, you guys just see the trees begin to. And then the flames just shoot up from the elemental plane of fire. You see the gnome, who's now like. He's not focusing on what's going on over there because he's kind of giving Erden a shit-eating grin, going like, "Yeah, you think you could do this?" Gets ripped away towards the middle, and you, Artemis, you are casting this spell. You wanted to pull both of them, and you're solely focused on the threat. It's something you can't comprehend. There's an half orc who now looks full orc with tendrils shooting out of his body. You're like, I need to get rid of that. You look at him, and you just see his hair being pulled, and his body just, the tendrils just holding him firm as he's just swaying a bit towards it.
Hey, he still takes 18 points. That's halved, I'm guessing, because he didn't get pulled. So 18 points of force damage.
Force, okay, let me see here. Cool. So 18 points.
The gnome takes 36.
36, that's...
And Balder, I'm so sorry, T-Rex Balder. What do you take?
Balder! He's a T-Rex, can't understand us.
Kids are yelling. Sorry. All right. So what's the current situation?
Gravitational
my dear
pull
boy.
towards...
Con save.
Okay, con save because he cast gravitational pull towards the fire pit in front of you to pull your brother and the gnome. He pulled the gnome. Your brother's still standing still.
Yeah. That's an 8.
8. That is a fail. So
So you take 36 force damage. I love you, I'm sorry. And you also get pulled into the hole.
Tis for the
I'm gonna
tis.
have
Not
Gonna
as a
have to
T-Rex anymore, so that's the thing.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to figure out what elemental plane of fire damage is. I'm having a multi-plane battle here now. Awesome, fucking gate cube. Cool. So, as you do this, Artemis, Joaquin is going to use a legendary action, which costs all 3. Awesome. And he is going to, you see the tendrils just back him up and then just launch it towards you and crashes right next to the wall that you are. Could I get you to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. And I'm gonna add my magicness to it.
Oh god, this is so sweaty.
Plus modifier. Plus, hold on. Come on. Oh, what is it?
Fuck.
Does a 17 succeed?
Just succeeds.
Oh.
You take
100.
You take. Ooh.
No.
So that is.
No.
So. 8 point. No, sorry.
18.
That is 6 points of necrotic damage, and 7. So 3 and 3 points of piercing damage as launches you. You see the tendrils that launched him just cocoon his body, and he turns into a projectile of just these tendrils. And as he crashes into the wall, these tendrils explode into a 15-foot sphere that just lash out and whip at everything. You maneuver yourself, and you feel one try to grab around you, and you pull away, and you see the tendril just, as you pull away, just stick to the wall. And you see Joaquin just looking at the wall going, your wings are gonna get clipped, bird. It is now Prey's turn. You hear behind you it is a weird sound of smacking flesh, hitting walls, and flapping wings. It sounds like a really bad porn.
Depends what you like. Okay,
I'm not one to judge.
So from where I am, I
Avian
can't see
porn.
anything though, right?
Can't see nothing. You heard explosions. You've heard a gravitational pull. You heard a T-Rex go get pulled into a hole, and you then hear it go from and you feel your constant, like, the spell just disappear.
Oh no. Okay, well in that case, I'm going to
Turn into a giant moth so you can bring Mothra into this.
fuck. I expected different things to happen, but that's okay. Are the two guards that ran towards me, like, they are clearly non-combatants at this point?
Oh yeah, they have
swords
turned...
gone, like kind of.
Oh yeah, they're the only thing that's probably still on them is their shield because it's strapped to them, and there's like they just run.
Okay.
They are running.
I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself, and that is 4th level. And then I will make my way to the edge of where I can see, essentially.
So you went 30. I'd say that's probably, it'd be about 20 feet.
Okay.
And then you can see, and now
I'll just take a peek, see what the fuck is going on.
you see the chaos just
Baldur just-
happening. Yeah, you see Baldur falling down. You see Joaquin, Spider-Man holding to the wall, just smiling devilishly,
Like-
looking at Artemis.
Relatively close, like in the cave where we are.
He would be so 10.
Yes, because I never
You
really
would give a
entered the field. That was kind of
You
always.
get about 5 to 10 feet from him. Because he's right at like the edge, so he's 5 to 10 feet from you. You only move 20 feet. You
I
still have
don't
10
want to
feet
be
of
within 5 feet of him. So if I can see him before, I'll stay further.
Yeah, so you're 10 feet and you can see around the corner.
Like, okay. And yeah, I'll just stay in the cover, and we'll see what happens after that.
Bird, it's your turn, buddy. What would you like to do?
Man. From where I am, do I see Baldur inside the portal falling?
Baldur is now being, like, you see the gnome go, "Ah!" and Baldur and the gnome are just being sucked in, and like, right now as everybody's realizing, they're all looking at each other, and you just see that these two are now exchanging glances like, fuck, as the heat, you see the sweat just start to pour off them as the elemental plane of fire is now just blasting its heat upwards.
So I can see him.
Yeah, Mr. Winged Devil.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to go get him. Like if I can see him, if I can swoop down, get him, and.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my 60 feet regular flying speed, and then dash as a bonus action, if I can.
Okay. Cool.
Depending how like what's the distance, like how far.
Oh yeah, it's you went about 10. You went up a bit, so I'll say just straight shot to swoop up would be completely feasible.
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
Okay.
So I get him out of the portal.
I'll say, Baldur, how much do you weigh?
120.
Soaking wet.
I'll say, yeah. Give me just a strength check, because you're swooping at high speeds, because you're fucking rogue speed, and you're trying to grab a falling target. That is not something that your body just.
Erden has been so good in grabbing people
I
and
know.
saving them.
Don't finish that phrase. What is it?
20.
Natural
What?
20?
Natural 20.
What the fuck? Okay,
Woo!
for because no viewer has seen this before. The first time we met Erden was on a sinking ship, and Prey, being Prey, was in the sinking ship, and Prey jumped into a dinghy because the captain said abandon ship. So Prey cut the dinghy down, and Prey's just floating through a storm. Erden throws a lifesaver, and rolls like 3 consecutive natural 20s to pull him into the goddamn boat.
Yeah,
Erden,
yeah.
the definition of clutch hero is Erden.
Next level is
Erden
Barbarian.
I mean, I guess, like, I have to, almost.
You see Erden swoop down, and just as you go to grab Erden, and just as Erden goes to grab Balder and pick him up, you feel it's a strain. Your muscles, again, you are not you're not the muscle of this group. You're the face at best. Because you're the first mate. And you hold on and you feel your muscles straining. You know that you're pushing yourself like you have every time because you do not abandon your crew. And you know what you hear in your head. And it's not condescending as you hear your father just...
Slow clap.
He's slow clapping. You feel pride as these memories of you being clutch in these moments. And he gives you that extra oomph, and there's an updraft from the fire elemental plane that just launches you out of there. Your wings going from that hot heat to that cold, because you guys are in the northern part of the island.
That's what vultures do. They get the hot air and swoop up, you know?
There is steam just coming off of your metallic wings. And you would just have Balder, and Balder is just like, just gets that cold air and like, snaps himself back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. As he gets picked up.
Literally, gravity single. Bye-bye.
I make
And
sure,
just goes,
yeah, I make sure, like, as soon as I get out of the portal, I just drop him off, like, so he can stand. I'll just, yeah, kind of just go on one other side.
you just hear
Yeah.
what about me?
Get fucked.
Get fucked. All right, so I'll say that is your turn because that was
That's
clutch.
That's my turn.
So hanging off of the wall, looking directly at Artemis, is Joaquin. Joaquin is going to
Whip it out and go to town.
tendril. He is going to extend. You just see like his feet seem to merge with the tendrils that are whipping out of the wall. His feet become tendrils. And he like reaches towards you, and as he goes towards you, he's going to take 3 attacks at you. Artie.
Oh boy.
So, this is
Story of
for
a
the
girl.
bite.
Oh,
That is a shitty roll. That is a
31?
That is a fucking 11.
11, that misses.
Okay, so as he lunges, you can see him lunging, and you swoop, and you just see his jaws just like unhinge, and as you like move, you just see his arm. His movements are so fluid, it's as if he's not thinking about what he's doing and just acting on what he knows. And he's going to swing his great sword just up towards you. That is a... Wow, these are shitty rolls. That is a 13 to hit.
Miss.
So he... And then as he comes down on the downswing again, that is a... Oh, that hits. That's a fucking 26 to hit. Hits. Cool. So that is... Okay, that and this. And then that and this. That is... That's 17 points of slashing damage and 6 points of necrotic damage as the blade slices down. You can feel it hit your collarbone, exposing it and kind of flaying the skin a bit. And as it flays, you like move your neck as it upswings so it doesn't slit your artery. And as you look down, you can see just, it is strange. You've seen this energy come out of prey, but it's different. You see a purplish starlight energy that as it coalesces onto you where your bone is, just wraps around your bone and just starts to squeeze it and starts to break it a bit. Like you see splinters, and then just it lets go. And he just goes, that's a taste. It is now the soldier's turn. There are still 2 soldiers on the battlefield. And Balder was picked out of the hole and put there. So they're going to run to Balder on his feet, I know. And they're going to just start swinging at Balder. You know what? They're both going to try to grapple Balder. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. So, one of them is going to try to hit Balder. I'll just say that. One of them is going to hit. Fuck it. One of them's going to hit, so try to hit you with the spear. I'm going to take his attack with the spear. That is 12 to hit.
As a miss.
And then the other one is going to try to grapple you. Then you know this is the one that Flint said, shove. He's going to try to grapple you. That is a 17.
What do I have to do for grappling?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah. You have to beat a 17.
I rolled a natural 1 for a total of 10.
So as this guy goes to spear you, you again just do. This battle, you have been dodging attacks so fluidly that you just, as you move your shoulder and dodge the blade, you feel that momentum that you gave. Hand on your shoulder is pulled, and you feel yourself being pulled back towards the pit. He's got a hold of you, and he hasn't pushed you in. But you feel like the next thing that's going to happen if this guy does not let you go is you are following that gnome. With that, Balder, it's your turn.
Well, back.
Yep.
I could escape right now, but then I'll have no spell slots left afterwards.
We have some Mr. D20s coming.
I think that's my best option is to Misty Step away from this dude, get the safety, and then I can just do a ranged attack against Joaquin. So yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna bonus action Misty Step. How far is Misty Step? 30?
30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet. I guess so.
Yeah, I can probably get it.
There's no one really around me anymore. Everyone's down past the edge.
Oh, you can do 30 feet. 30 feet will get you right underneath your brother and Artie. If you wanted.
Sure, let's do it. Let's go right there.
And you see you see this guy dragging you towards the pit, and then just the momentum and force he's using. He's like, he stumbles a bit.
Almost falls in.
I'm okay. And you just see Balder appear with both his swords at the base of the wall that his brother is at, under Artemis and his brother, ready to fuck shit up. It is now
that was my bonus action.
Oh, that is your bonus action. You're ready to fuck shit.
So how high up are they?
I think Artemis said he is 10. He said he was 10 feet because he didn't want to fall and take too much damage in case it happened.
Alright, so can I hit Joaquin right now, or is he up above?
He's 10 feet. He's on the wall 10 feet. Like, he's parallel to Artemis.
Alright, I can't reach him, but I can still send through Eldritch Blast into him.
You can.
Eldritch Blast.
17 to hit?
17 does not hit.
A 9 definitely doesn't. How about
Hit.
22?
Hits.
That's 6. 6 force damage.
6 force damage. Cool.
That's my turn.
Cool. It is now the archers' turns. Really, the only ones they can see are, I would say, Balder and Erden. So they're going to take their shots at Balder and Erden. Those probably don't hit Erden. Does a 10 and an 11 hit? That fucking updraft gives you so much speed that there's like, and it's like Duck Hunt when you're taking that shitty, put the gun right against the screen, trying to get him.
You see the arrow over the pit, just
Yeah. Just the heat just incinerates it. As you hear a gnome going, it is now the other one trying to shoot Balder. That is an 11 and a 24.
24 hits.
24 hits, not that bad. That is 7 points of piercing damage as you feel just a bolt just smoke you right in the shoulder. Just in your shoulder blade. Feel kind of weird when you're spinning your arm. Kind of that awkward spot you can't reach. It is now... Let's see if he can do anything to get out of that pit. Or if he's gone. It's his precision, arcane eye, detect magic, detect thoughts. He can. So, as you're you just see Erden, you're like, I fucking did it. I fucking did it. And you just see, wait, does he have it? Yes, he does. That's his last spell slot for that one. You just see him flying out of the pit,
take fire
goes
damage.
there, and then just, I'll say, you know what? I'll roll 2d6 for the heat. Please don't be what kills him. You see him go, and he goes, "It's hot." And just falls back into the pit.
I got this. It's like Gollum with the
Yeah.
ring, just like, I'm okay.
Yeah, it was his last thing was trying to get out of that pit, and he died. Dick Helm Jr. is dead. Yeah, he gone. Dude,
R2,
he gone.
Dick Helm, you've killed my boy.
I've teamed up with Sebastian Leve. It is now Lair's turn. Lair. Let's see what the Lair gives us, baby.
Is that at the top of initiative?
Top of initiative, baby.
So, Mr. D20s?
Mystery D20s.
First one is an 11, which is reroll +1. I like this. 3, so 4 vulnerability next round. Oh no.
What is up with them D20s tonight?
No. Okay. The second one, there's 2 in the queue. 7, which is enemies get +2 AC, and one was just redeemed, so the third one will be.
What are they? I was looking at that.
Okay, that is cocked. That's cocked. It's like between
So
a 1 and a
the-
5. I'm like, oh no.
What's the other two?
We have vulnerability. They get +2 AC, and then I'm rolling the third one.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Natural
Natural
20.
20.
Natural
I have
fucking
no dice
20.
left.
Like, let's. Oh fuck! It rolled. Oh fuck! Let's appreciate it. Oh good god. Oh.
Okay, you're gonna be running out of out of hit dice soon, there, people.
Oh, I'm out of I'm out of hit dice, but that gives me spell slots
Gives me my action surge back. I'll take it.
and your points, right? Your
My superiority die.
And arcane recovery can only be used once per long rest. Just to let our wizard know. So,
I know.
at the
I
top
didn't
of this,
use it last time though, technically, but
all right, just we were talking about it. We weren't sure. As you guys are standing there, you hear the ground shake once again, bit more violently as you start to hear just crashing waves. Just you don't see water, but you hear it, and you hear Joaquin go. I'll make sure no one remembers your name. Because most of the men of the guild are around him now and can hear him.
Right.
Artemis, what do you want to do, buddy?
I am going to. I don't like where I'm at. This is like a brother battle right now, and I'm just like, this doesn't interest me at all.
Bro.
So I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet. I'm just like, yeet!
Nope.
Okay, so you can go down the canyon, back towards the field,
Up.
up, down, turn around.
I know I'm gonna put myself in range of probably like the archers or something like that, but I'm going to.
Ooh.
I don't want to go straight up. I wouldn't hate going like 5 feet up and then like diagonal from there, but like still trying to find cover from the archers along the wall, but at the same time.
I will give you an option.
Okay.
There is a spot where you could get cover, but you guys don't know what's in there. There is the fucking hole that Prey made in that house. There's part of the wall that is still up. You can Misty Step and then right behind that wall if you want.
You mean where the big goopy fuckfest came from? No, thank you.
Okay. So you need to tell me where you are.
Apparently, I'm being loud. I need to tone down my volume. Close to where, because Prey can see.
He's about 5 feet behind you.
Oh. Misty Step 2, Prey 5 feet.
Hey, Brain.
Here's your finger back. I'm gonna go. $20, 25 feet diagonal, 25 feet over, 5 feet up. I think that's how it would work, right? For 25 feet?
You can just
Or
do
for 30 feet?
30 feet diagonal.
30 feet diagonal. And I just want to get away from Joaquin, more importantly than anything else. So,
It's,
not
so you said 30 feet diagonal.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so. And he just looks at you and goes, all right.
and then I'm gonna cast Firebolt because
Hey. Roll to hit, my compadre.
does a 21 hit.
21 hits? Yes. Even with the plus 2 AC, it hits.
Fuck, I forgot about the plus 2 AC.
Okay. Firebolt. I think it's at my level. It's 2d10. That is 9 points of fire damage.
9 points of fire damage. Okay, cool. So you just. And it just seals up again. Just looks at you and goes, this is gonna be fun. Prey. You just see Joaquin just taking hits, and like you see his eyes just darting around. His eyes have now unglazed and they're back to this is don't want to say normal, but they're just big black pupils, and he's just analyzing everything around the canyon. I say canyon, but it's just like a small valley.
I'll like look over at Baldur, be like, just looking for a look of confirmation.
Baldur?
Like what? You're trying to get confirmation for what exactly?
That is up to you to interpret. As I'm like,
I'm just gonna hold up my sword, ready for another attack. I'm not leaving.
okay, I turn him back into a T-Rex.
Nice.
Like ready to
Alright,
attack.
I'm
I'm
not
cool.
backing away. Yeah.
like, and then yeah, I'll
I still got the T-Rex open. It's all good.
I will back away.
Okay, hey. How far do you back away?
From where I am, can I see Buddy?
Can you see Joaquin? Yes.
Okay, I will go back 30 feet then.
Okay, so you are now 40 feet, about 35 feet from combat.
Sure.
Okay, so we got Artemis is 30 feet.
This doesn't sound
We've
like
got-
Prey at all.
I know. This is like, well, I tried to be the monkey. It fucked up royally. This is like survival of the men of the Gill. Live to hunt another day. Like,
Okay, that should be a great title for this episode. So, Erden, it's your turn. I would say you're probably 20 feet in the air, about 10 feet from the canyon, where you swooped up and dropped down. And from the angle you are from going into the hole and stuff and coming back up to drop Balder, I would say he probably has half cover if you're going for Joaquin.
Yeah, I'll move. I'll fly to somewhere that I can have like.
You
Correct.
going further away or closer in?
I'll go. I mean, I'm an archer. I could go further away,
Okay. So you swoop
Yeah.
back.
just so that I can see him, and I'll try to like, maybe I don't know if like I'm facing the canyon, but maybe just like kind of put my feet on there and just get like ground myself almost.
Okay, so where are you landing exactly? So there's a
Just-
canyon, there's the house, there's the valley.
So in order to have like direct view of him,
You can either land on the house to get that weird angle, but as Justin pointed out, there's that weird goopy shit you don't know about.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
good.
there's you can go right on the house to get a straight shot, or you can pick just an angle.
I mean,
It would all be
I
by
could
the
go-
house.
Yeah, I could go by the house, I guess, and just
Okay.
find somewhere that I could get a clear view of him.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Cool. Roll to hit.
So, is somebody within 5 feet of him? I'm guessing yes.
No.
No.
Trey
Okay.
is 35 feet. Artemis is it's 30 feet in the air, and Balder is 10 feet on the ground.
Okay. Uh,
Wait, 10 feet on the ground, but I'm huge now.
That's right. Now you are. That's right. Yeah, you're right.
Perfect.
Face to face with them.
Just the T-Rex head just like grows like whoop.
I just want to double check. Perfect. So first shot, I'm gonna use I'll use a precision attack. So I'm gonna add to my hit,
A D8.
and I'll do sharpshooter. So
-5 plus a D8, like such a good combo.
so 20 plus, so 31 minus 5. The hit.
How much did they? Sorry, how much to hit? was looking
Just
something.
like to hit was 31 minus 5.
Yeah, it hits.
Dirty 20 plus 11.
Oof.
It hits.
Okay, so it's sneak attack. Well, 17 force damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend another superiority die and do commander strike and yell, "Get him, Balder!" And Balder can do one attack as I forego
Okay.
one of my attack.
Boulder.
Let's bite.
Let's bite.
All right, roll the hit.
Nom, 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 nom.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 just misses.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And there's nothing else close to me for a tail attack.
Oh, wait. Distracting strike. I did this. No, I did precision attack. Never mind. Forget I said that. My initial plan was to do distracting strike so that you get advantage. But I was like, I really want to hit him. So, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
never mind.
So,
Did you add plus 10 to the damage I said? I forgot to add it.
Casually. I
Yeah, I forgot. I just counted my dice and I thought about it after. I'm like, I did precision attack for a reason.
Yeah.
hey, nope, I did. Nope, but it's on there now.
Right, perfect.
He's getting beat. He's taking some licks. He's just taking hits and like looking and analyzing the battleground. Is that your turn, Erden?
I didn't use my bonus action, so fuck it.
You take
Oh,
every attack counts,
every attack
especially
counts.
especially when it's the last session of an arc.
Yup.
I rolled
Misses.
I rolled a 2.
So you take a minute just to swoop to find the perfect spot, and then just I don't know. You take one shot and you just smoke him in the back of the jaw, and Balder, you see his jaw just dislocate, and you just turned and you just kill him, Balder. And as he says this, he whips his head back and looks and Balder just smashes his face into the wall as a T-Rex trying to take a bite of his brother. As Joaquin floats there, you see him just go. You're gonna snaps his jaw back and goes, "You're gonna have to do better than that. I heard you were the men of the Gill. Show me what you got." And as he says this, you are all, except for Prey, because you're 35 feet away, you hear him say this. And you, the ones who have line of sight, you see the damage that you guys have put in, and you just see them begin to seal as the tendrils that are on the wall just extend and begin to bleed into him as he just laughs. And it seems that all that barrage left him with a few nicks, as he seems to have healed himself. And he just goes, and the tendrils that have merged into him begin to pull him. And he's
Back-
getting pulled.
Away towards the cabin?
No, back into the wall where Balder's here, and
Oh.
he's fusing into the wall. And you see that where he had smashed as a tendril dart, there's still fleshy bits there. But you see him just emerge in front of the house from where that writhing flesh pile is. And he goes, unimpressed. And then he looks at Balder and at Artemis and goes, and fireball right in the middle of both of them. So they get clipped. Wait, 30, 10, yeah. I think there would be just the edge would hit both of them if he's aimed properly. So he's
You've
going
been
to
generous
do
with
that.
our aim. It makes sense.
Yeah. He's going to do that at his highest level. So that is 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you guys give me a dex save that I need?
Yep.
Deck save.
Yeah, give me some dex saves. The T-Rex and Artemis.
So dexterous.
More than me.
So much HP.
Actually, no. Equal to Prey in dexterity.
That's a 2.
17?
17, I do believe that just succeeds.
I was gonna say if it does not, I can use a reaction and add 4 to that.
It does succeed. It does succeed.
Okay.
So give me a minute here. I just gotta do the damage. 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one? There it is. Get over here. All right.
Oh,
So that is okay. I'm gonna put all the same ones together so I can count it faster. Okay. Oh, here we go.
So much to do, so much to see. What the fuck is up with this guy?
Sink.
What the fuck?
Oh, this is so stressful. Ah. I don't think I've
So
attacked with a
Balder
weapon yet.
takes 45 points of fire damage. And you take that half, Artemis, so that would be 22? Yeah, 22.
22, yeah.
22 points of fire damage as he takes a fireball and just and with that, it is the soldier's turn. They're just gonna go and like look at the T-Rex and go T-Rex, and he goes T-Rex, and he's because their only route of escape is now blocked by a T-Rex. The two of them are gonna run up.
That's
I'm trying
not
to fuck
true. They could take their chances in the fire dimension.
Yes, normal humans would glad. Justin, you have a choice to try and hit a T-Rex enough so it turns into an orc, or jump into literal visualization of hell. I think you're gonna take your chance with a T-Rex. I would. That is a minute.
Sounds pretty bad either way.
Yeah, that is
You
a
underestimate
22.
how much a T-Rex would be like.
22 and a dirty 20 for the T-Rex.
For hits? Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 13.
Give me a minute here. Just looking for another D8. There we go. So all together, that is 7. No, sorry. 8. It is fuck. I suck at math. 25 points of piercing damage as they both just run up to you and jab you with spears together. It is now the T-Rex, the Baldersaurus Rex. Joaquin is now 30 feet from you. There's 2 soldiers stabbing you. What would you like to do?
I want to ignore them, but I can't keep taking damage like this. So I'm just gonna I gotta kill these 2 guys.
Okay,
We're gonna try to kill these 2
a
guys.
bite and a fuck up.
In the fuck up.
16 for the bite.
16. Let me check. I do believe that hits, but I will double check.
I do declare.
I do declare that might fuck these boys up. You said how much? 15?
16.
16 hits.
Yes. 4d12 plus 7, I think it was. That's a greasy amount of damage for a bite.
Dude, that guy's probably. Oh, no, let's stop.
32?
Fuck it. You feel the bones just crunch as this guy goes, and he's quiet. He
Does that
gone.
one taste better than the mud?
Taste wet. For some reason, you remember what the mud tastes like, and now there's like an earthy taste to this meat. You're creating like a really fancy restaurant in your mouth.
Good, and I sent you a message.
Yeah.
Tail attack? Natural 20.
Oh!
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Press the button, just Jordan.
Oh.
Press the button.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 and kill that
boy.
boy, and also prediction done.
What was the prediction?
What was going to be rolled first, natural 20 or natural 1, and there was 20,000. 20.1k
Damn.
in the prediction.
Oh, we didn't beat the record?
We'll start,
Alright,
we'll
so
start
this
another
is 68 plus 7 damage.
Oh, roll it. He's probably dead too.
That's 36.
Only 36 for a
Yeah.
human.
Just sit on this guy. The canyon is now painted red on the floor. There's a red carpet being laid out for whoever's coming down.
And I just roar up in the air.
Suddenly the Jurassic
is-
Park music starts.
Yeah.
So as that happened, the archers just go because they think they're next and just gonna start shooting like crazy at Balder. So first one, that is a natural 17, natural 18. Second one is okay. I need to look at those, but I do believe one of them hits at least. So this one's gone. Archer.
38.
So yeah, so 2, and then the other one is a 15 and a 12. So 3 of them hit. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay, we roll that plus 12. D8s. God damn it, D8s. Why do you keep disappearing on me in this dice bag? For fuck's sakes. There.
Credit.
21 points of wait. No, 23 points of piercing damage as 3 arrows just hit you in the tail where you just smushed their buddy. After that, it is the lair. Let's see what the lair has to give us today. Mr. Lair Action, what do you give us? Oh, that didn't go in. Here we go. That is the weirdest cock I've ever seen of that type of dice. That one.
That is the weirdest cock I've ever
That is
seen.
the weirdest cock I've ever seen in my life.
I'm gonna write down the timestamp for that one because that's getting clipped.
So
That is the weirdest
that's
cock
lucky.
I've ever
I
seen.
will say, Balder's the only one who suffers from this. As you see the wall where Joaquin like fused back in begins to secrete an ooze that just like falls onto like Balder's feet. You take 3 points of acid damage.
Ew.
And it seems that the other as this happens, you'll look at where Joaquin is, and you just see like the writhing floor where he's standing seems to be secreting the same type of thing. It is now Artemis's turn.
Is there an archer close to where Joaquin is?
They have been stuck in the tree line that is flanking the house. They have not moved from their location at all.
We've backed away a little bit and they're fucked.
Yes, well,
They're just shooting at the opening of the canyon.
I know, but like again, trying to visualize here. I should have drawn as you were describing it. I should have just drawn it. House, archers in comparison to house.
Trees. House, trees. Archers are here. 20 feet apart. Joaquin is about 15 feet from both. At the entrance of the house.
Come on, you bitch. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my 15 feet is worse than 35, 30,
I'm not
60,
talking
and...
to you. I'm talking to my computer. Stop being a baby.
I am being a baby. Usually you guys are clustered.
Prey's usually at the front. You know, where's Prey? In the mosh pit. You know, this one.
Ever since Asher died, he's been a little
Where's
bit like
Prey?
less.
Dishonor. Sorry. Where's Prey dishonoring the dead? You're a hunter, Prey. I don't fuck with T-Rexes.
Yeah, big dragon.
So I can't hit all 3 with the fireball, is what you're saying.
You can hit an archer and Joaquin.
Sure. Let's do that. With a level 5 fireball.
Ooh, 2 dex saves. Let's see what Joaquin's dex save is.
Dick save.
Dick saves.
That's
17
weird.
to beat. That is a success on Joaquin. And for the archer, that is a failure.
That's the weirdest cock I've ever seen.
It's the weirdest cock I've ever seen. But no, I'm the reason I said that was because I rolled a d10 and it literally landed like this.
Oh fuck.
Like pointing up. That's what I mean. Like it was the weirdest way for a d10 to land. I was like, that is the weirdest cock I've ever seen.
Weirdest cock I've ever seen.
So that is going to be 10 d8, I think, if I'm not mistaken. All right, 10 d6.
10d6. Yeah, if it's level 5, yeah. Level 3 is 8 and then plus 2.
So that is 40 points of fire damage.
20 to Joaquin. And the archer takes 40. So let's see what the archer has. Oh, the archer. This is the first time an archer has been hit. That is the first time one archer has been hit. And you see the tree just where he's. The leaves that were giving him cover are just gone, and he's just sitting there going, "Hey." His mustache is singed, his eyebrows singed, and he's just.
The tree that he's in is on fire.
Flammable
The
stuff is
house-
on fire. The house.
The house that Joaquin is in front of is on fire.
If it's made of wood.
Flammable objects that aren't being carried. Yeah, exactly.
If there's
It could be a mimic.
flooring,
The floor is writhing flesh. I don't think that. It's sizzling, to say the worst. There's a weird smell. It smells like hot dogs all of a sudden.
why am I
Ooh.
hungry?
Brady goes, I don't want to run away anymore.
Yeah. Hot
It's a
dogs!
barbecue. It's a barbecue. It is now Prey's turn. You're 35 feet away from the action.
Fry that boy. Okay, I'll Okay, so I've been hearing a lot of shit go on.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, movement. After that, can I fly towards Prey, which is away from the house?
Sure.
Okay.
So you are now 30 feet in the air, 35 feet away from the house. From the entrance.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of run out a little bit, and if I see the remnants of where the fireball was, I'll also do a fireball.
Hey, at who? Well, the only one you can see at that 10 feet would be Joaquin. Oh, actually, give me a minute here.
If I can go far enough to see basically where the events, where the old fireball was, I'll do a fireball as well.
Okay, yeah, you cast fireball. I'd say you can get a justification about where it is. And you're like, nah. So you roll to shoot the same archer, and Joaquin again.
27 damage
Next
this
save.
time.
That is a success on Joaquin. And what's the save, Prey?
15.
Just succeeds by the archer. So you said 27, so that's halved. How much is it?
13 each.
So 13.
Oh,
so-
actually, I'm missing a d6. I'll just roll an actual d6 here.
Yeah.
3 more, so 30, so that'd be 15.
15, so I'll add 2 to that. So that archer's having a bad day. Like he's now he's starting to get like singed.
Did I have to use all my movement to get there?
Can you just give me a minute? 15. No, you still have yeah, because you were at the 10, then you ran 35.
Cool. Okay,
So
I'll stay there, I guess, then.
Okay, you still have half cover.
Okay.
It is now Erden's turn. Joaquin is now like diagonal to where you are.
All right. So I haven't activated my hex yet, so I'm going to do that. That's a bonus action.
He's hexed.
And so I'm guessing Baldur is still there, T-Rex, so is within 5 feet.
Did he
No.
move? Like he teleported,
Joaquin
essentially?
moved away, yeah.
Yeah,
He's how far away was he? 20 or 30?
He went into the wall and then in front of the cabin, I think, right?
he's now right in the house.
Okay. So no one's within 5 feet of him.
No one.
All right. So I'm just gonna kind of like fly and just like kind of as I'm flying away, just like shoot him. So the first one I'm gonna do a distracting strike.
Okay.
That's no sharpshooter, nothing. It's 24 to hit.
24 hits.
That, so no sneak attack. 6. So that's 11 force damage.
11 force. Okay.
Yeah.
Good start. Good start.
Second. Oh, sorry, I forgot my hex. Add 6 to that. Necrotic, if it makes a difference.
And necrotic, yeah. Just tell me the damage types for sure.
You see him grow 2 sizes, like, fuck!
So I'm gonna attack him a second time. That is a. Oh, right. Precision attack, so I have advantage. Not a crit. It's still 25 to hit.
5 hits.
That one does have sneak attack because I have advantage.
Right.
Fuck him up.
Do it.
10, 11, 15, 20 force damage.
20. Okay.
Action surge. Attack him twice again. Oh, sorry. I also forgot my hex for last attack. It's a 4 necrotic damage.
Cool.
I'll do a sharpshooter precision attack.
Making up words.
So that's 25, 29, minus 5, so 24 to hit.
24 hits.
So no sneak attack. Uh, 7, 12, plus 10, 22 force damage,
2 queso.
and 2 necrotic. And I will use
It just keeps going.
my
Oh,
Commander
yeah.
Strike to forego one of my attacks and give the T-Rex a chance to attack. If
The
it's
T-Rex is
Oh,
away.
it's
He
so far
phased
away.
back towards the house.
okay, that's fine. I'll attack it, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. Like I'm not gonna make you go like, hit it, Balder. Balder's going. In a little bit.
I'll save my last superiority die, so I'll just do a regular attack. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
I got nothing. I just got 1, so 10 force, 1 necrotic. So Erden's just doing a
Damn.
drive-by. Thoo.
So as you just see yourself just like, and he was focused on Balder, who's a T-Rex, who seems like the biggest prey. And as you hit him, and this force damage just, as you hit him, it just like ripples through his body, and you can see like the flesh on the floor ripples too. And he just changes his attention towards you, as you see like all these, because again it's force damage, it's not piercing. So you see as if this guy was hit by a car, just bruising appearing across his chest. And then the bruising just seems to heal a bit. It heals that it's not a dark crimson. And it's, you hit him lots. But he
Can I ask too,
absorbed.
are the archers within 30 feet of him?
Yeah, 15 and 15.
I'll use Whales of the Grave on one of them.
The one that's
Okay.
fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
sure.
for 3 necrotic damage.
That guy's having a bad day. That guy's
Double
having a
fireball
bad-
and just like a little.
Oh yeah, he's like wheezing. He's wheezing, just going like, hit me harder,
and
hit me
just,
harder.
It's
and just a little jab, just like 3 necrotic damage.
it's pretty much artillery fire coming from the canyon. It's just like fireball, like, like it's gonna be shell shock. Like, oof.
So he is going to, you know what? Yeah, he's gonna do that.
I move
He
60
is
feet, like wherever, like I don't know, just kind of around.
Okay. As you do that, and he's focused on you, you see the floor bow down as he uses his legendary action and launches towards you. Again, the tendrils wrapping up into the sphere, the same thing that launched towards Artie. And he's going to try to hit you or miss. But we'll see what this is. Does a 18 hit?
Wee wee.
18 hits, right on. So that is
Right on, he says. Right on.
I mean, I hit him hard. It's fair.
Yeah. This guy's not gonna let you fucking do that and fly away there, Mr. Bird Boy.
So you did mention that he was healing, but like, he's still overall damaged, right?
Oh yeah, he's
okay.
like you got the first time you guys hit him a bunch and then he healed. It looked like he got back to crisp, like mint condition. As fucking Erden just berated this dude, he still has bruising across his chest. Like he's showing some wear. Just he needs to be hit more. So that is. Oh, that one fell out. So that is 72. That is 19 points of piercing damage. As when he smokes into you, you feel like the tendrils like drill in. I'm also going to need you to make a strength saving throw, please. Gonna be something that I'm gonna give you the number to beat, and you tell me if you can beat it, okay? A 20.
Just rolled. No.
I rolled a natural 20 on it.
Oh,
Yeah, I rolled.
Natural 20, you say? Prediction.
Yes.
Actually, surprisingly, I rolled. Yeah, a strength saving throw. I still rolled a dirty 20.
Nice. So as these bore into you, you take a minute to react to that, and you look, and you now see that the tendrils are boring into you, but they're pulling him, and he just fucking bear hugs you. And he's holding you completely restrained. And you just feel as you guys start to plummet toward the ground.
Wait. Okay, so he jumped out, grappled me, and then woo.
Yeah, that that legendary action to do that shit takes all his legendary action for the rest of the round. That is his bomb move, and he used it on Artie and he used it on you. You are the threats he hates right now. And the T-Rex, but soldiers are still they're dead. Soldiers are gone. I forgot about that. Soldiers are gone. The fucking paste, food.
Any fire damage to that archer that's like in a flaming tree?
We'll do that on his turn.
Oh, okay, I thought it was his turn next. I'm sorry.
Balder, it is your turn. You have soldiers smeared all over your tail. You have soldier pieces stuck in your teeth.
Armor, an armor splinter between teeth, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's like a popcorn kernel just digging in there trying to get it out. And you hear the screams of two guys like echoing through the gang. You go, shit. Those guys are glad. And you know that they're having a hard time because the further you go down, the more that there's snow. There's like
there's just balls of snow melted where the fireballs have hit.
To death.
Pardon?
The guy hypothermia in the woods. Or out in the
probably.
mountain.
Still better than being eaten by a T-Rex, I would say.
I don't know. T-Rex might be a little bit quicker.
You might survive getting chewed up and swallowed, though. Then you have to be digested.
Ugh.
That acid's strong.
Yeah. Well, I think
That
I'm
ass?
just gonna run towards Joaquin.
Joaquin is in the air, plummeting down.
He's still plummeting down.
Yeah.
Try to catch him with your mouth.
He would catch Erden at the same time.
Collateral damage. just kidding, Erden.
You win some, you
You
lose
saved
some.
me. You saved me. Let me eat you.
Yeah, technically he wouldn't see me, so he wouldn't see friends from
Yeah.
foe. He wouldn't see me. So I
That's
don't know.
right. So it's your call what you want to do. He was 60 feet up, so I will say that it will take probably till Erden's turn.
Swing, bada, swing. It's just fucking tail.
I was just saying, I can go stand where so they're coming down and just hold an action to attack when he gets in range.
Okay, so I'll say you know what? As a dinosaur, make an intelligence check because you're a dinosaur trying to do
-4.
physics. Trying to do physics. Like, if this is the current projection.
Have you seen monkeys catch things? I know T-Rex is not a monkey, but...
Two.
T-Rex. Okay, 2. I'll say you you're in the general vicinity. You don't find a pinpoint location that you could actually just...
Hey,
But-
I'm huge and I have a 10-foot range. That's 30 feet of
Exactly.
threat
Yeah.
range.
You find a general area that you assume that you could hit him. So holding an action. The archers, you guys are expecting 4 more bolts to just launch out, but there are only 2 as you look, and you just see the charred remains of a man just stuck in a tree. He died where he loved to be, in his hidey hole. Alright, this one goes for... no, he can't. That one's on the right side, so he wouldn't be... no, he wouldn't see Artie. He wouldn't see Prey. He's not going to try to fire at the man who's got tendrils coming out of him, so it's T-Rex all the way. That is a 2 and a 4, naturally +6, so he's not going to hit at all. He's got too many targets to pick from. He's like, just firing willy-nilly as you're just swinging, like you're looking around for where he's going to land, and he's like, misses you.
Firing Willy.
Larach. Firing Willy.
That's the weirdest cock I've ever seen.
Firing Willy.
My favorite soundbite from here on out.
I can't wait to clip that. I'll put it on the fucking soundboard. Like,
Do it.
Every time,
And then
every
every
time,
time-
every time something's cocked, you're just like, "That's the weirdest cock I've ever
Weirdest
seen."
cock I've ever seen. So that is a 1
natural one.
on the lair action. So as you see, one's not good. Higher is good for you guys. Lower's not. At the top of the lair, you see that the flesh that was being contained at the entrance of the homestead now spreads and takes half of the field. It is now patchwork grass with just writhing flesh. It looks like they're just worms fighting over each other, made of just wet organic matter. Balder, you find yourself in this area. It is now considered difficult terrain. So that is now Artie's turn. You are now literally 45 feet away from anything.
We have some Mr.
Mr.
D20s.
D20s if there are any.
Yeah,
If there's any,
I think there's 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think the last I said was 1 in Q. Oh.
Is something wrong with the stream?
No.
No, okay. For some reason, my thing said that it wouldn't load, and
Oh, that's
Shit
2, I
was,
think. Okay, cool. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, that has to be in. Come on. 11, which is reroll +1. Come on. 16, which is 17, which I'm gonna... Oh, exclamation mark
What?
roll. Let's go. 17, which is...
Resistance.
next round.
oh wait, didn't all damage done this one? Didn't you guys have vulnerability? There was a vulnerability rolled.
Was it this round or the
I
round
think
before?
Yeah, I think it was this round. So that means whatever you took as damage, Erden, you should have doubled.
I don't
It was 2d12, which was 17. Yeah, so 17.
I'll just roll the next one here. So another 17 damage,
Uh,
essentially.
Yeah, another 17.
Okay.
Artemis didn't get touched. Prey didn't get touched. Balder, you didn't get touched either.
A 12, which is enemies knocked prone. For the second one.
What does that mean if they're plummeting towards the ground?
I think they're as prone as they'll be until they smack on the
They're gonna plummet faster.
power plummet.
Gravity times 2.
Oh,
So
goodness.
that other
Um,
archer falls out of the tree.
Yeah, the other archer would fall out of the tree. He's...
Flaming.
No, that one's not on fire. That
Okay.
one's...
There's an
He takes
archer
2
somewhere
points of
having a
damage.
really bad day.
Oh, that
Well,
archer's dead.
Yeah, he died. He was just
He was charred remains on a tree. So that guy took his first hit. It is now Artemis's turn.
okay. I'm going to cast, because I'm saving that level 5 spell for something special. I'm going to cast a Witch Bolt as a level 3 spell,
On.
and I'm going to bring myself to range back towards
What's your movement speed?
30.
Okay. You... And who are you trying to hit?
I'm trying to hit.
Joaquin or the
Frigate.
archer? Those
Oh
are the
yeah,
last
I was gonna say Frigate Joaquin. Yeah.
There's one problem with that.
What's that?
You are 30 feet up, 30 feet down. You take your 30 feet back because you went to catch up to prey. When you're 30 feet back, you get to that corner. When you get to that corner, you can only see the entrance of the house. They're falling. Because Erden said he was doing a drive-by. So he is literally on the right side, like your right-hand side, plummeting towards the earth. He has full cover from the canyon. That's why Prey's just been casting straight forward all the time. Your visual perspective is literally this, and they're over here.
So even if I was to go like up more, like 39, like
You can try to go straight up to try to overshoot the top of this canyon to try to
well,
see them.
I'm gonna be out of range, vertically at that point.
So you can go 30 diagonal. I will say they will have half, 3/4 cover. From you can see over the top. That's a
What does that
+5
do?
to the AC.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, I never yet added my friggin' +5 to any of me being attacked by anything while I was in cover.
Hmm.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, you had half, so half is less than 3/4. 3/4 is 5, and
Yeah.
I think half is 2.
Um,
It is.
well, I guess I'm just gonna try to get closer to range, and I guess as an action, I'll close the murder pit.
Okay, so you're gonna you close the pit to the elemental plane of fire, and it gets somewhat colder. All your nipples just pop out a little bit.
Okay. Oh. No, that's not gonna help me. Okay. Yep. Maybe then as an action, yeah, that's good. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, you close the train. It is now Prey's turn.
Oh, okay, so I see that they are basically at the cabin at this point.
They're plummeting like right for. You see where Balder is, and you go like, "Oh, Balder's gonna be." You are a bit more intelligent than a T-Rex. How more intelligent are you than a T-Rex?
I'm not. Well, actually, no, I am. I have 8 intelligence. T-Rex has
7.
two intelligence. I'm quite a bit smarter.
Okay. You look, and Balder's just like flailing around. You can see that Balder will probably be right at his max reach, where they will land.
Okay.
So they're going to be like 30 feet from where Balder is. So they're going to crash probably right at the like wood line.
So how far would that be from me?
You were right at the canyon, still looking 10.
Right.
So I'll say you move 10 feet. Balder's flailing around. I'll say probably about 25 feet from you.
Okay. I can go up to there in that case. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run up if I can without touching that fire pit, of course.
No, the fire pit's closed. That was
Okay,
the last
okay.
thing he did.
Sorry, I missed that. A lot going on in the fucking
Yeah.
hype going on right now. So I'm going to I'm gonna run up and I'm going to am I better off doing a cantrip or readying an attack? I'm going to
Rage.
Can't rage. If I rage, I lose concentration. I'd rather keep the T-Rex. I'm gonna ready a battle axe attack. So I'm gonna try to line it up and just run up and be ready for the landing. Oh.
98%.
I just realized that you guys match, and it's hella cute.
The men of the Gill! Oh.
Woo!
We have a train whistle somewhere here, and I tried to find it.
I wasn't sure where you
Damn
went.
Yeah, so let's try to find the train whistle. We literally have a train whistle. Let's try to find it. So as the T-Rex is flailing around, you can see like where it's gonna be. You land up, and when you land, you straight up just like, I'm gonna put it this way, Babe Ruth like line up your battle axe. And when you summon your battle axe, again, It is made of obsidian metal. You can see the jewel in your father's hilt is literally where the blade meets the
Ooh, beauty.
the tang. I want to say tang, but it's not the tang, but where it meets the handle, and it just vibrates as you hold it, and you just hear, yeah, yeah, send this bunny to hell for me, pray. It is now Erden's turn. You are plummeting to the earth. He is holding on tight to you.
I thought we were on the moon.
What would you like to?
Well,
What would you like to do?
So I'm restrained, but I can
You are
still
grappled.
grapple.
Yeah.
And I can still do my attacks with a disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do bonus action, steady aim. I'm steady aiming, and
You're as
I'm
steady
gonna,
as you can be. You take your crossbow, like, because it's your spectral hand crossbow,
Yeah.
I assume. You straight up just put your hand against, like, right here, and you just unleash all your shots.
I certainly will. So I rolled straight rolls.
Oh, buddy, landing prone is gonna be beautiful.
All right. So I'll do precision attack because I don't want to miss. So in sharpshooter,
Oh, is that a natural 20? Give me that money.
Natural 20.
Whoa!
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt bad.
Ah, fuck yeah! Oh,
sneak attack though.
you don't have sneak attack?
Well, is somebody like while we're plummeting, would Balder be technically within 5 feet?
Don't
of
Yeah, I'll-
Didn't you give it yourself advantage?
But I had disadvantage.
Oh,
With straight roll.
as long as Baldur's not, if I don't know, if as long as he's within 5 feet, I don't know where in terms of location he is right now.
I'll You know what? In my mind, I was like, after this turn, he hits the ground. So I will say yes. I will give it to you. I will not be the dick that says, no, you're still falling. And then right at the end is when he... No. Because in this 6-second window, you are going to hit the ground. If you are going to hit the ground in this 6-second window, a fucking 10-foot, fucking 30-foot T-Rex is going to be in your goddamn line.
The T-Rex
Stand on
is
his tippy toes.
trying to bite.
Just
us.
stand on his tippy toes.
All right, so for this attack, so I have because I have the spectral thing, and I'm gonna do the crossbow, the grim shot. So I'm gonna roll one thing at a time.
Oh god.
So okay, so that's for. I'm just gonna type it. So that's for the crossbow. That's for the sneak attack.
Ooh yeah.
Wow, sneak attack is trash. I rolled
Oh.
3 1s.
But you get to get 3 more dice, right?
Well, yeah. No, I rolled my 4d6,
Oh.
and out of those 4d6, three of them were 1s.
Le poupou.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Then-
what he's gonna do. If this doesn't kill him, there's going to be some pain for the men of the Gill in a little bit.
Yeah, there will be. 22, 30. Do you want me to separate the necrotic and force?
No, he's not resistant to any of that.
Okay.
Oh,
It's an even number, which is
Kill
nice.
that boy.
So 11 for the crossbow, 8
give me a
for the
minute here.
sneak attack. I'll
Okay,
give you the
11.
total. It's 50 total.
50 total? Okay. That hurts. That
That's my
hurts.
first attack.
Mm-hmm. That hurts. No?
Two.
2? So you take everything you have.
15 if you want.
You take everything you have and pump it into that first shot, going, if I fucking hit the ground and die, I'm taking this motherfucker with me. And you shoot right into like his abdomen, and you hear him. And as that happens, you fall 60 feet from the air, straight to the ground. How much is that, Jordan? Is it like, how much is the max fall damage?
I think it's
It's
10d6. 10 from
10d6?
terminal velocity, 200 feet is 10d6.
Okay, from 60, how much is it per
It's
20
a
feet again or something?
d6 per 10 feet, I think. So 60
that's
would be
6
66.
6d6. I know what, I'm just gonna do the special, the D&D dice that I got. 3, 4, 5. Where's that sixth one? There's only 5. Fucking Yahtzee. All right. 6d6. I do.
Oh, counting an infernal, folks. Watch out.
Set plus 12. 12 plus 6. 18.
Oh, fuck.
Exactly what I had.
18. So let me add that to his. 18.
I'm guessing your bonus action was part of that, right? Steady
Me?
aim. Yeah.
Yeah, steady aim was bonus action.
I was like,
So,
you should have a
as
second
you-
win somewhere, but too late.
Yeah,
Oh, I do.
You smoke into the ground, and as he hits to the ground, Erden, you see Erden just tumble out, blood just pouring out of his face, but a big fucking grin on his face. And as Joaquin, what are you rolling, Pray?
I readied an attack, did I not?
That's
Me
right.
too.
But before you guys do that as your reactions, because it was Erden's turn, Joaquin's gonna take his legendary action to do one of his things.
Before he
which
lands?
Is... No, as he lands. He smokes,
Okay.
and he does this. So he
That's
takes
the
his
Reaper.
legendary action to do that. So that is going to... Could I get... Pray... you automatically fail, Erden, and T-Rex,
don't
Baldursaurus to roll dex saves.
Don't like the sound of that, Erden.
That's what it is. That's the way he goes. That's the way he goes.
That's an 8 for me.
8 is a
9
failure.
for me.
A 9 is a failure, so you guys take full damage. Plus those. Okay, so that is Erden. That is 1 failed death save.
Unless it's
Nope,
80
that's
damage.
hot. That is 9 points of piercing damage plus.
This is an attack
7
from this
points.
guy?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
one of his. He did it to Artemis the first time he saw him.
It's going to
But this is a reaction. Just give me a minute. That is 7 points of necrotic damage. And before you give me the Armor of Agathis damage, could you both make strength saving throws?
Yep. 22.
Success. Balder?
15.
15 just succeeds as when he lands and you see Erden roll out, you see his body just like unravel and just burst into tendrils that just spike out and stab you guys.
That's pretty cool.
And then retract back, and as you retract back, you see that Erden his corpse is pinned to the ground. If you would have failed that that strength save, pulled prone. Succeeded. So you do your ready to attacks.
Also, he takes 20 cold damage from Armor of Agathis. Yeah. That's a 26 to hit for me.
26 hits.
I would fucking hope so.
I got a 19 to hit.
19 just no, it hits. 19 hits. Doesn't have the plus AC this time.
Oh, okay, sweet.
14 damage from my my battle axe.
Magical too, I think.
Yeah, it is definitely. has the
What's
hilt
the damage?
from the T-Rex.
Oh, T-Rex.
36.
36.
Oh, you stab me!
Wait.
Yup.
Oh, fuck.
He was showing confidence, strength, healing.
Oh,
This
no.
guy is fucked beyond belief. He is just, the tendrils are like slopping out and just lifting up again. And he just goes, I'm not going down like this. And he just can you guys roll again to see if you had advantage? He was prone.
I did, yeah.
Oh, did you, Balder?
I did not.
Come on, great baby. Come on, great baby.
No, it was only a 13 on the die.
Yeah.
Dirty 20 though?
He's confident. He still is, but
23.
he's. I'm not going down like this. As he puts his hand on the ground, and you see the tendrils just go up, and he heals again, but he looks fucking haggard.
Is this the start of the round?
No, this is
Oh.
his turn.
Ew.
He used his legendary action after Erden's turn, but he still looks as rough as he's looked this entire fucking fight. He stands up and goes, I will not be made a fool of in my own home. As he says this, Balder, it rings in your head. Like your dino brain just like goes quiet for a minute. And your eyes switch. You see the house that's been surrounded by woods. The last time you saw it, it was a bit more in disarray, and it wasn't in the snowy mountains. This is your mother's house.
That's why I look familiar.
Joaquin somehow brought your birth home from the wildlands to this area. You haven't seen this place since you left for the military. And there's an anger that burns inside of you. Because this means two things. One, he disrespected your mother because she would have never left the wildlands. She loved the opportunity it gave her race. There was no discrimination against orcs. But you know that if the house is here, she's not. That does not give it. And then just the implications that comes with that, with the flood of what happened, where is she, what the fuck. As Joaquin just looks at you and goes, fuck you, baby brother. And then he casts his strongest spell that he's been saving.
I thought you said he was out of spell slots when he cast Fireball.
Oh no, he used all. Oh really? Oh fuck, that's right. Shit, fuck. Thank you, keeping me honest. Fuck. Thank you. Oh fuck, I closed the wrong one. Son of a bitch. Did I?
Bitches.
Okay. Son bitches. So if he did that,
That's Fireball at his highest level.
yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me of that. Well then, he's going to just focus on the two guys in front of him. And he is going to just do his 3 attacks. Gonna try to... I'm gonna say bite prey.
Mirror image!
That is a...
It's a mirror image!
So he just... bites the illusion, and he's gonna take 2 great sword swings at Balder. Trying to take the T-Rex down. So that is a dirty 20
Oh, fuck.
and a natural 20.
Ooh, oh, natural 20.
So that is...
Oh,
Alright, so this is the dirty 20. That one didn't fall. So that is 7 plus 5. That is 12 points of slashing damage. Plus 7 points of poison damage.
Is it this round we have resistance?
Yes.
forgot about that.
So, Erden, you would still be up.
Well, it'd take half. Which
You would
it
still
was
be up.
18, so it'd take
It
half
was-
of.
You'd be at 9.
But
Oh.
no, he'd be down though because of the.
Because of the
Give me a
other thing.
dexterity. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Because that hit for
The spikies.
16. If you pass it, you would take 8. So you'd be at 1.
Well, I rolled a 28. I crit.
I think that makes sense. Maybe not. I don't know. The total
Because I had
damage, some of
18.
it was split up.
I
So
had
he was at-
18,
he was
so I would have had
smashing to the
9.
ground. 9. Then,
Then you would take 8 from or whatever the other stuff was.
There was some piercing and then something else. I think it would
some
be more.
It
poison,
was
I
n-
believe.
9
Necrotic-
piercing and then 7 poison or whatever it was.
It'd be like 12.
So he'd be down, right?
Yeah,
But you don't have a failed death save, which is still a plus.
Still plus.
So-
definitely.
So this is the crit on Balder. This is the slashing damage.
on Baldosaurus.
That is 10 points of slashing damage. And
So 5.
18 points of poison damage. So 9.
Oh, I'm at 4.
Yeah, so he did Tendril Burst,
Oh my God.
which is
I completely forgot
Okay.
about the resistance. That's great.
and he can't
might-
use legendary. He can't do. Okay. Yeah, no, he can't do that. Could he? Will he do? Yeah, he. You know what? He's gonna roll another attack because he's gonna use a reaction to the bite that Balder gave him.
He used a reaction when he landed.
Did he? Or he used
The
a
spike ball
legendary
thingy.
action.
Okay, you said
Yeah,
a
legendary
reaction.
action.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry. So he's gonna use like just a reaction to the bite that the dinosaur get because he wants to get rid of the dinosaur. And I kind of want to give Balder the chance to fucking give his brother a fucking
A speech.
smart ass fucking yeah before he fucking slaughters him. Wait, yeah, I healed already. Fuck. All right, let's see if I can hit this. That is a 19 plus 9, so 28. So that is 6. So that is. Wow, that's a shitty fucking roll. That's 5 plus 6. That's 11 points in damage total.
I am no longer a dinosaur.
But you're Balder. And it is now your turn as your brothers. That's why I was trying to get rid of the dinosaur. I was like, I want Balder to fucking do this. If he can slaughter his brother.
Have you seen how I've been rolling tonight?
I believe in Balder.
You got this.
Ooga booga.
All right.
ooga
Well, I guess I'm
booga,
standing
ooga
right in
booga.
front of him. You've always been physically strong, but
It's the weirdest
you
cock
lack
I've ever seen.
any.
You fucking prick. You fucking ruining this battle for Balder with that goddamn line. You. Jesus Christ, pray.
That was good.
Shit.
Yeah. You've always been strong, but you've never had any hurt. And that's why you'll never be anything more than.
That's my secret weapon.
I'm blanking. I don't even know what the fuck you say.
Just laughing at your kids, sorry.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack.
And don't forget you have action surge again because of your long rest.
Short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah,
Do we get long rest?
I wish.
No.
All my spells are back?
Alright, so we're going to first attack. Is it 27 to hit?
Hits. Just roll your attacks just to see if they hit. That's all I want to know. How many hit?
Second one's a 28 to hit.
Hits.
And then if we action surge, third attack, is
Give
a
her.
21 to hit.
Hits.
Fourth attack is a 23 to hit.
My
Offhand attack
right.
is a 26 to hit.
Oh,
Hit.
oh.
All of them hit. Give me that damage, Balder.
Okay, so take a minute.
It's in the air tonight. Drum solo.
Can feel it. That's a weird cock tonight.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. Oh fuck. And it's the fact that like I don't even know how I said it. Like I'm sure I was like, that's a weird cock. Like very casual.
That's the weirdest cock I've ever seen.
I don't know.
That's
It was
54.
64?
54.
50. Give me a minute. 54.
I think I did the math. I did it in my head, so I think that's it.
Just can you do it again?
Just double
Do it
checking.
again. Yeah. Double check that math.
64 sounds right.
Yeah, it's 54.
124. That's incredible.
You for 5, just as you say this, he looks at you, and then the thought of just where is your mom and what happened just constantly runs through your mind, and you are blinded by rage as you just take your swords, and in a display you guys have never seen, you see Balder hack away at his brother, and as he hacks away, just pieces of flesh lop off. He could heal. Balder's making sure that nothing can be pulled back in. And as he sits there with his not just chest exposed, there's literally, you can see his lungs expand and retract, his heart pulse. Balder's exposed his innards. And as you look inside of what used to be a normal half-orc less than a few hours ago, you see writhing purple roots that like squeeze his heart to pump. They're forcing his body to survive. He is on his knees. His chest is laid down a bit, and he just looks at you, Balder, with the biggest grin and goes, "You were always a disappointment, little brother." How would you like to finish your brother?
He said.
Oh, God. I mean, I kind of feel like I just have to reach you to take the heart, right?
This is your choice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take out his heart and be like, see, told you never had one, and then just crush it in my hand.
I'm gonna get. You know what? Well, we can't. Just remember that next time when we play this campaign, you're gonna have inspiration for that badass line.
I can add it to this D&D Beyond character sheet, and it will be there.
Add it to the sheet. So as he says that and looks at you with a smile, pray. Erden doesn't see this. Erden's just on the ground. Artemis, you are hovering in the distance, watching this from afar. You just see like small figures, but pray. This is a person who has shared elk with you, and you've had laughs with. You have never, out of all the times, Balder has never seen dark. But you see just this thing possess him as he drops his swords, grabs his brother by the shoulder, drives it not through the chest, but under the rib cage, and just rips it out and says, "I know you never had one," just crushes it. And as that happens, there's the blood pouring out of him. He has a few seconds, just goes, and with that, the archer that is on the ground goes, "I'm done! Done! Good! 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 Swear to God! I'm good." And you guys have beaten whatever this is. If you don't mind, I can do a short recap of what, because we're past the time we usually run. You
Yeah.
you take a moment to regain yourselves. You look around. You find something to bring Erden up. Like this is a house. I'm sure from a military guy. There should be potions or something. You bring him up. The archer goes peace treaty and gives a potion. He does not want to die. Do you? I'll ask you this: do you spare him? He does offer a
Artemis isn't
potion for.
gonna attack him.
I'm not killing him. I two people I came for are gone. I'm good.
Okay, so he gives the potion. Guys, heal Erden. Praise fighting the urge.
Yep.
As you guys explore the home that used to be Baldur's home, there was expansions. It was built upon. This was taken a lot of time for him to build. And you get to the back where where the roof is blown off where he emerged from. And there is just a ritual chamber with glyphs and sigils and summoning circles and just that flesh that was on the ground that is just dehydrated and decayed. And in the wall you see Loramsis just merged into it. And you see like his face and his hands and just like gone. Artemis takes time to look around. It seems like Loramsis was the chrysalis to whatever this was. To understand what he was doing will take more study. So the main question I ask you now, Men of the Gill, is you are not in the Wildlands. You are on the Palumis side of the war front. What do you do to quell this war within this island? You are heroes on both sides. You are the ones that can mediate this. Pray, you are technically the leader of the Wildlands.
I was going to suggest perhaps we split up. I go to the Wildlands. My sister's there. Daedra is, I think, there as well. And kinda I can calm that side. If someone wants to come with me, that's fine. But I think we need people to go Palumis as well. So I don't know if it's time to part ways temporarily and, go from there.
Is our ship's in Palumis, right?
Your ship is in Mercer, who is on Palumis' side, yes.
I'll go to Palumis just to go check in on the boat and Mirabelle and the crew.
I will follow Erden because I'm not very familiar with the Wildlands, and realistically, I as much as I'd like to learn, I think it would be good to let you guys take care of your own home right now as well. But I'm gonna suggest something like, does anybody want any proof that was alive and is dead and was alive? Just pointing to Rams. It's just like
We'll figure that out.
And I assume Baldur's going back to the Wildlands.
I'm going back to the Wildlands. Yeah.
Okay.
So, before we depart, can I communicate here before we separate?
Yeah.
I don't know when we'll see each other again. I don't know if it's in 2 weeks we'll meet up, or maybe it'll be like a political whatever. If I'm fully in charge, I will not, of course, not send the war machine, but I'll extend my hand to Erden and be like, you've been a great father to our son, and
Kyle.
I wish that we make many more babies.
I'll shake Prey's hand, and I'll say I look forward to see you again, Lord Preda.
Oh, call me the Demon King.
Oh, I like that.
So with that, you guys part ways. You, overall, with Prey being the leader until he decides to hand it off to Daedra, which was the deal, until he does. But you guys quell the civil war. You come to an agreement that Prey can, because Prey's, you guys can discuss what the peace among Palumis is for next time we pick up this campaign. Um, but I will say that by the time we pick this up again, it will be a few months past. Because just to get political turmoil down, to get everything working if you want, or if it's going to be a total takeover, it's going to take some time. I want to know that in that time between political meetings, what are you spending those 2 to 3 months personally doing so that we may know what to expect when we pick this up again? And I'll start with Artemis.
Oh, Artemis is going to be doing as much research as he can and trying to get to his end goal, which is the God's Cradle. But he knows he probably can't do that and just go venturing by himself. So I think ultimately it's going to be waiting for everybody to regroup so that they can. He's going to first and foremost try to find a way to get where he needs to go. So
Okay.
whether that be finding the location of where he thinks it might be and then having to set sail that way.
So you are researching. I'll say that you, again, find old maps and old stuff. You have a lot to sift through, and we will address that. So I just want to know what you were doing. Erden, what are you doing in those 2 to 3 months?
Well, if Erden needs to have some sort of political role, I guess, in this territory dwelling or whatever, he'll try to focus on that and make sure that everyone is on good terms working with Daedra and the Crimson Capital.
Yeah, Crimson Cap.
Yeah, and Palumis, making sure that all kind of stay to be the mediator between the two location. On his downside, continue to practice his normal stuff, like his normal archery, and try to understand more, kind of meditate more, as per se, because now Erden has all these voices in his head that he's trying to yeah, figure out, I guess.
Balder.
Well, I guess I have another new thing I need to do. I need to figure out what the hell happened to my mother. And aside from that, go make sure that people know the truth about what happened to the 25th, the original members, and make sure that their names are honored as they should have been. And then try to help pray, try to help create that peace.
And Invitus Preda. What are you doing?
Well, I'll definitely hand over the control. It was nice being the Demon King, the Demon King for a very brief time, but I'll hand it over to Daedra. But
The other Demon King.
exactly, the other purple tiefling. I will make sure that the Church of Chaos, or the COC, or the Cock, will live on
Weirdest
strong.
talk I've ever seen.
I'll make sure to erect a cathedral of the Cock, and I'll basically make that my home. I'll stay there, and I'll have altars with items that are fond. I'll remove the thong of the first saint of the Cock, the Asher Lepis jockstrap. It'll be on a little pedestal with a glass cover. It'll be on one side. I'll have the daddy braid that was given to me by Erden in another case, and I'll put my shield up, and it'll be, it'll be my home, my temple, my place to think and hopefully reach out and communicate with Asher perhaps at one point, or at least Brian. And if someone were to travel here and hear of the tales of the men of the Gill and wish to, be liberated, I do have some beads left, so I may or may not offer that to new adventurers.
All right. So
One shot.
He, in my mind, thinks that if you erected a church for Mr. Voight, for Brian, I'm sure he would be like, yes, pray, have some more marbles.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
As many
So
as you want.
what I will add to these tidbits you give me. I'll start with Aramis because I started with you. As you research, you find a map. It's a map of what you've read. But what you've seen are twinning islands. What they've called the twins. One is Zahadriel, and one is a continent that is its exact duplicate. And then you turn the page and you see that there is Zahadriel, Seption, Pirate's Paradise, Privateer's Passage, and then in the corner, on the top right corner where it's usually blank and empty and just open ocean, you see that there is a large landmass. And you know that there is a constant roaring storm surrounding said landmass. As you keep turning the page, you find one line written by the one you're looking for. What's his name again? I keep forgetting. I have so many names in my head.
His name is
Something Cass or
No, hold on. It's gonna come to me. That's his name. That's not his name. God damn it. I can't remember his name.
well, you find his name and there's one passage and it says, "Only the sailors of the north can brave the storm."
It means Vandercunt.
Erden, as you meditate and communicate and try to figure out, you learn more about your father's struggles. And by that I mean he's shown you what he did to get the deal to get you. Like, you know, he sought out Bellarula. In the visions he shows you the struggles your parents had as a young couple who wanted children. And how the emotional stress and turmoil that they felt and how it affected their relationship drove them to think that this was a great idea. You understand why people who don't know what the cost was would have done this. So he shows you the past. He shows you the relationship he had with your mother and how it was great. It was the darkest time before they had you. And there was a time you had your curse mark that for you was hell. But he shows you the pride. He can show you the vision and the emotions that were felt. And it is overwhelming how, yes, he had shame, but shame for what he'd done to you. But how he loved. And he did everything he did out of love. Terrible decisions, but still out of love. Balder, you help pray. You talk about the 25th. You make sure there are monuments raised to the fallen soldiers, that because you had a pile of missing in action, and you went through and found everybody. And for the ones who were slaughtered by your brother from his reckless decisions, there are monuments raised to remember them. There is talk of maybe nominating you to become the chief of war for the Crimson Capital. Not from Daedra, but from other soldiers who know who you are. Pray, you erect the cock. You raise it to standards that have not been ever seen. Brian has never had a church. His church was whispers. He was secrets. But now you're solidifying him as a pillar of hope. And the ones that seek you out as you begin are not, they seem like vagrants and beggars. But as they find Brian and they take the beat, you offer them a beat of liberation and they just fucking take it. They're looking for something better. And as you liberate them, their lives seem to turn around because they devote themselves to Brian. In other words, Pray, you are now a cult leader. And as you guys are settling into this era of peace where the Wildlands and Palumis are working together and there is trade, you all, in one night, find yourselves in a darkened room, the four of you. And like you haven't seen each other in months. Like the ones that have been working together have seen each other, but like Erden and Prey, you guys haven't seen each other. Like you guys haven't seen Erden for a while. I assume that Artemis comes to the capital to look at the old text that can't be found.
Yes, and I've been meaning to keep up with Erden because they said they had a ship, and like I've been like made contact. I mean, I was like,
Yeah.
maybe
So
like we can keep up with the end of the bargain. I need to
as
sail the ocean.
as you guys are in this darkened room, and it's like you guys have never left each other's side. It is the men of the Gill and Artemis. And you all hear in this darkness just footsteps getting close to you. And breaking through into a somewhat spotlight of like a circus master. Like, you know what I mean? Like the guy who walked in the middle, there's a spotlight right on him. You see dark robes, big ears, a top hat. And he looks up and he goes, "Frigate's not done. There's another island. There are other places for him to try and take control. I made him. When I dropped that bead of liberation into the water in Mercer, it corrupted him. He fought it. He beat Brian at his own game. And he will not stop until he beats all of us. You need to stop him. We made him. I'm passing the burden on to you." And you guys wake up in your individual spots. And that is where we'll pick up the next arc of the Men of the Gill and their glorious adventures.
It's funny because I didn't hear clapping from anybody else because Discord was just like, nope.
So Jordan, do you want to explain people what we will be doing next time we pick up the reins of D&D?
Well, I think for the sake of prep and everything, I think we'll take next week off. I don't know if someone wants to do a one shot or something.
Justin, do it.
But anyways, I believe on January 16th, unless something happens, we will be starting another campaign where I shall be the dungeon master. And we will be moving on to another area, mysterious area, where I'll share more details as time progresses, but they'll be receiving an
New
invitation.
characters,
Yeah,
new DM.
they'll be receiving an invitation to go somewhere they've never been. So, an adventurer's wet
Into the cock.
dream. Well, I'm very excited to start that. New overlays, new channel point redemptions. I'll be working heavily to hopefully get that set up. Do you guys have anything else to add before I start wrapping up and send the raid off?
I'm looking forward to my new character.
Oh my.
Thanks for DMing.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
You
thank
are-
you very
Great
much.
job.
Thanks, guys. This has literally been my first foray in a serious D&D campaign where people did not literally burn my place to the ground.
Well, I was there.
Oh goodness. So we have Dungeons and Dumbasses that's streaming. They've rated
Yep.
us, I think, before, and we've rated them. So let's send the raid off to them. That is a wonderful conclusion to the Men of the Gill season
arc.
1. You wouldn't want to call that campaign 1, season 1?
Yeah, season one.
Cool. So
Because next season will be from 10 to 20.
oh god, that's like 4 years.
And for the last time for a little bit, let's give him an ooga booga.
Bonsoir, fuckers. Start raid. Ooga booga. Give away 500 followers, some Men of the Guild posters that'll be signed. Ooga booga booga booga. So if you're not following, please follow. Ooga booga booga. Farewell. Ooga booga booga booga. Cool. Raid.